complaints. I won't be able to hear you though.
Now you go Sorry? Are you talking to Caleb?
No, I said we're broadcasting now. Yeah. Lost you, viewers.
It's a good thing, too. I don't want anyone to see that. Look how fat I am. I mean, I just take up the whole couch at this point. I really need to go on a diet. Starting June 1, we should do our,
You motherfuckers.
What's up, Mike?
Biggest Loser
I'm going to turn that down just a bit. Because you're almost deaf at me. I'm going to need to move the camera a little bit, it looks like. Can you hear me okay, Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't have a mic pointed in my general direction.
In my general direction. Forgive me.
I have no idea what we're doing.
I like this setup.
It is nice.
More comfy looking.
Yeah, definitely. I could probably do more. I just only had this like short period of time and like my head's like, how am I gonna get all this stuff working?
So I got a question. Who's sitting where?
I think Chris might be sitting over here, and Corey might be sitting right over there. I don't know yet.
And where's Will?
Will is in his room playing baseball.
Is he gonna join the show?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Cause he's a bitch if he ain't. Tell him I said that.
You know what the background they just played?
What?
They just played off the announcement and what it looks like the second one for home run is really nice.
Nice.
That's kind of cool. I was like, that sounds funny. Like, the Rays are going to play. Oh!
That's awesome.
I have no idea what he said.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, everybody.
All I heard was awesome.
Bubbles. That's set to 100. Good stuff.
Jesus, people are stupid. Somebody put a spam bot in WeChat on an our look. I do hear lots of keyboard typing going on.
Yeah, that won't be done during the show. I'm going to move all that off here.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm 75 overall now, too, Corey. But it didn't contend really anything except for, I mean, I upgraded my durability and everything, so I don't get injured again for 60 games. But, like, I think it was the second or third game I was playing. I was like, I'm going to slide into first, so it was a close play.
Bad idea.
I can hear lots of clickety-clackety on your end, too, there. See? Even she doesn't want you to open the camera.
Don't ever do that again.
No. I will smack.
Do not smack her.
He always threatens.
I might make a trip to Florida if he smacks her. Jesus. Looks like H.H. Gregg caught fire about 6 trucks. Jeez.
Yeah, there's only one downside to this. I can't see through the microphone. I feel like the living room studio. It's a mess. And it's been forever to set up, too. And the dog is inevitably going to rip something out. I know it.
So you guys, you share a mic, or how's this going to work?
Huh?
You guys
Yeah,
share?
we're going to have to share, but actually he says he can hear me, so we just talk.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. Come on.
Hey!
In and out. now. Get in there now.
Yes, sir.
Get in there now. Don't crawl. That's how you crawl. That's where to go.
All right, well, sit down there.
Now. What I say? Look out, Onyx. Now.
Did you pick them up?
No, not yet.
No, close. Not here.
Yeah.
No, we're ready. No.
Well, you just sit down there real quick. You can go see what this looks like.
Where's Chris?
On his way.
On his way. Okay, so I can move the camera over just a bit then. Porn beats. You need to make some porn beats for the beer close-ups. Okay, yeah, you can move there.
Look at one company.
So, I should stop him from eating this food?
No, that's what I mean. He's hungry. He hasn't eaten much all day, I'm sure.
You had some of those earlier.
Oh, he's eating. No, he might just be, I don't know.
Are you not
Give me a
going to feed
sec.
them up to them?
Yeah, I won't be able to hear you, Caleb. I'm gonna go feed the cats real quick.
Or take the crap
Yes.
so you can...
What's up, bud? Very good.
Daddy's going to feed you. Oh, I know. Daddy's going to feed you. Yeah. Ow.
All right. On it. And over right here. That's it. And you over here, okay? Girl. Everybody got food in. How you guys?
Did you do that last name?
No, Kate. No. You already ate. You didn't save me anything or
Burn!
so.
I gave you some of my potato chips.
At 4.
That's not my fault.
Suck a dick.
Ooh. She's about to own that ass is what she's about to do. You keep talking shit like that.
What is this? He's just gonna do it, and you're just gonna go like, no.
If
I
he's
have never refused sexual crap.
if she's anything like my wife, she just kind of ignores. She just kind of ignores him.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Yep.
That means that's a good woman for you.
Yes, it is. She is a good woman.
What was he saying about me?
Nasty things.
I am not. Stop lying. You tell her what I said.
She will hear whatever I want her to hear.
Oh, I guess you did that too.
What?
What?
What? What did you
What?
say?
In the butt?
I said he was talking about. He said he told you to suck a dick earlier, and I says, well, she's like my wife. She just ignores you and don't even worry with it. And I said that means she's a good woman. He's like, yep, that's me.
That's true.
Because some women just get all up. And
Oh boy. We're gonna be
my wife just kind of looks at me like I'm stupid and ignores me. So
Yeah, I do ignore Kim's a lot.
I ignore her a lot, so it's all good.
yeah,
Perfect
that's
setup.
exactly. Twitch on Xbox One soon available without Xbox Live Gold membership. Man, they just all crawling up Sony's ass and going in behind him.
Yep. Well, now
Okay.
I have to kind of agree with you.
Whose headphones are these?
What?
No lie. That Sony's gonna have to do something.
They're tight on my head.
Well, here's what I'll say about that. Some people are going to take it as, all right, well, it's time to get an Xbox One. Some people are going to take it and say, fuck that shit. Why didn't you do this in the beginning? You just fucked everybody who bought day one.
Yeah, that's true.
But I was reading some comments on one bullshit site. I don't know. It was somewhere. And a bunch of dumbass people. Oh, hell, Phil Spencer. I'm like, fuck you. You wouldn't have been saying
Really?
this. Yeah, I'm like, y'all are retarded.
Some people are excited because they're finally able to afford one.
Well, the thing is you're gonna have two different types of people: the people that understand the tech and are still gonna say "fuck you," or the people that don't know, they're just gonna buy it because it's cheaper now.
I want one.
I don't.
You know, I was thinking about it today. I was like,
Nope.
do I want? Why do I want one? There's no reason to want one at this point.
There is not there, even there's not an exclusive on that console that makes me want to buy it. And don't say Halo and don't say Gears of War. Neither one of them are both piles of shit.
These are really fucking loud. That's what I'm saying.
Talk.
Say something like that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Holy mother of God!
I know. That's why I'm like, oh my god, when we first started talking.
I can hear you without them on.
I know.
James, you're fucking screwed up over there. And that's why I can hear myself.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Jesus.
They're so loud.
Yeah, they are. That's why I was asking.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find out whose mic this or mic whose headphones.
Yeah.
And turn it down.
I didn't mean. No wonder she took it off. Blew her eardrums out.
Is it louder or no?
No.
Wow.
Same.
Wow.
Same.
I think it's got louder.
No.
there it
No.
went. There it went. Yeah, it's. But
So, yeah.
All right,
Turn those down.
everybody's at about 50% right now.
put it back on and check.
Check to 100%.
Tell her to check them to see if they're still loud.
Oh,
No, I can hear these now.
She can hear these.
Her hearing's too good. I bet you could never do anything bad around her because she's hearing it.
No.
No.
What did you say, motherfucker?
No, wait, now it's...
Okay, you know what? I don't even care anymore. They'll be on people's heads when we do the show. So.
Yeah.
Give the loudest one's the wheel, so to fuck with him.
Yeah.
You can adjust them.
He has
later.
hearing issues anyway, so. Is that a headphone mixer? Yes, a very cheap one. It was $20 on Amazon.
Hey, $20 is better than no bucks. No, it's not. That's actually better. Free's better.
They have one that's similar for the microphones, but I probably won't go for one of those yet. This is much more comfortable than almost me.
Yeah. If this goes
It's just a pain in the ass because I literally had to move my computer across the entire apartment.
Well, don't you have parts for
Another computer?
another computer?
Yeah, I might. Well, we've had the microphone or the headphone mixer for a while now. We just started using it probably within the last month or two. I hear doggy.
But I
Yeah, they're flipping the fuck out. Also, I don't know. You remember the one we were telling you about that we've had since last year that had the hip surgery?
Yeah.
Well, we decided that we wanted to keep her, and they let us adopt her.
Sweet.
We have way too many dogs, but she was at the point where we didn't ever think anybody was going to want her, and the people who did want her, we didn't really feel they were right, because these two women coming in wanting her for their father, and he was like in his 80s. I'm like, nope. Then a family wanted her, and they had 4 kids. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
So we talked it over, and we're like, might as well keep her.
Moonlit, I have a netbook, but I honestly don't know how well it would handle doing all of this.
Yeah, no. I don't,
It's
I
a
don't think
dual-core Atom processor with maybe 2 gigs of RAM.
It'd blow the fuck up.
Yeah, it would probably melt. I kind of like this setup because I could totally throw XBMC on here and it would look amazing.
Yeah.
But, my only complaint is the camera's a little blurry, and I don't know why. I can't get it to refocus back here. It looks like it's focusing more on that.
Did y'all hear about Beyonce's sister kicking Jay-Z?
Kicking him where? In the nuts?
They were in the elevator, and she just flipped the fuck out and started kicking him and I guess cussing at him.
Awesome.
He didn't try to hit her. He just kind of was like he was ignoring her. It's like I don't even know if he didn't even like in Beyonce. He looked like she just didn't even say anything. Stand there.
Let me just speak for this. This thing is awesome.
I want-
the controller thing.
Shit, I'm gonna pick me one up.
May I see it?
Yeah, it's a $15 add-on that gives it the
I haven't even.
triggers and the.
Don't let her hold that. She might want one.
I'm holding it.
She might want
She
one.
won't want one. She has a 3DS. She hasn't touched in months now.
Oh. Jesus, that's a look at her.
How much is the Vita?
What is it? Show it. I can't see.
Vita's. That's my drink.
Oh, we call those buckets here.
That's what I have is a motherfucking bucket.
They don't serve them in cups anymore. Just buckets. What's up? Tooth. I have. What do I have?
I have something.
Tell his bitch ass he needs to get that tooth pulled.
What do
Stop
you
playing.
Mustache.
The same thing I had.
No.
Oh my
No,
god!
I don't have one.
I had-
the only one.
A pain in my side the other night, and she's like, "Here, take this." What was it? A muscle relaxer?
No, I
What the fuck was
didn't
that? That thing got me high as a fucking kite. It was awesome. I'm sitting there playing Skylanders. I'm like, holy shit.
More like Highlanders.
Like- oh, we should so do that as a Twitch channel.
What, Highlanders?
Highlanders.
Play
Oh.
Skylanders high as fuck. Hey guys, this is
It was as good as a chewable THC thing.
The gummy.
Yeah.
But then you started to eat and then it went away.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off the video right
That's
quick.
why I like the THC
Okay.
better.
Bounce, bounce.
So the back of it is the what's it called?
Touchpad, yeah. It's a touchpad.
Yeah. There's a touchpad on the back, yeah.
So how much is the Vita?
200. And it comes with Borderlands 2 if you get it now. The only thing that sucks, and the only thing that's different, is the screen. The old screen was according to everybody else, better.
OLED, man. Organic.
Do you want one?
Do I want one? Yes, but I want to. Oh yeah, I would actually use it because I was playing Resogun on it the other day. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, you said it was better on this,
Oh,
right?
check this out. I think it'll work. Can I turn on my PlayStation for this thing? Or no?
Probably.
It depends.
I want to see if it can, because if it can, I'll show her an example of why I would want one of these.
If not, they might be able to do
Going to dip in.
Corey from his house.
Yeah, it's true. I think she's still
Pretty sure it's still up here. I don't know when I got home.
PS4 link. There it is. Sorry. Remote by. Searching nearby.
See, I wonder if we could turn it on.
Oh no. Good question. You would think it'd be able to, right?
As long as this PlayStation is in standby mode, it will turn it on.
Oh! That's dead sexy.
Nice.
Is that his or yours?
Turning it on.
Oh.
Probably roll right into the menu.
Oh, that's true. Is it mine or yours that's turning on?
It'd be
I'm
yours.
guessing it's mine since
I
it said
paired it to
mobile.
yours, yeah.
Checking the connection environment.
Could not. Maybe I'm logged into my profile. But wouldn't it log into yours? Wouldn't it log into mine, I should say, on your system?
No.
Oh, that's right. You signed in as a guest, so that it's not on my system anymore.
I can.
Oh well. Anywho, the example I was going to show you was that you can use the PS4 like it's right here in my hand.
Oh, okay.
So you can play all the games and everything. You can control the entire system. Basically, what you would see on the screen is on here, and you can just control everything right from the screen.
Well, weren't you guys saying that if I was watching shows, you could be...
If you were watching something not on the PS4, yes.
So if you're
So if
watching
TV or
Property Brothers on TV, on cable,
yes,
you can be
I
playing
only
this
have a couple
PS4.
months left of.
Oh, they canceled?
No. When we moved to Emerald Point, we're not gonna have cable.
We might, if the old user never shut it off.
It's like a cycle with you, isn't it?
Plus, Emerald Point, we know how to get into. Oh, we're broadcasting. Never mind.
There's 3 people watching.
There's 3 people watching.
Who's
Anyways,
watching?
there's an elevator or a room right next to the elevator that has all the cable boxes. It's really easy to pop in there and do what you need to do. Legally, of course. Legally.
Absolutely, completely legally.
Moonlit says it's basically a Sony Wii U.
Yes.
Sony Wii U, yes.
Yes.
Only, like, better in every way possible.
And worth a damn, has games they can
The
play.
Wii U was
It's
heavy.
funky, but you know
and
what?
funky, yeah.
I think I would actually enjoy playing Mario Brothers, the new one. But that's all they have, is Mario Brothers, so. Are you hiding food porn from us?
Food porn.
Okay.
It's probably worth it, because I got pizza on the way, and I'm so hungry right now.
Me too.
Chris said he was on his way.
Yeah, well, there's 20 minutes ago, takes about 38 minutes to get here. So it still looks like we might not be doing the show on time.
Shocker.
Per usual.
Well, I'm just glad I don't have to be anywhere in the morning.
What do
So
we ever have? What time is it now? Almost 10?
Why do you not have to be anywhere in the morning?
I said I'm glad I don't have to be. Last week I woke up early.
I have what? Tomorrow and
Nintendo
Thursday, and then I'm off.
Filing for bankruptcy.
Friday. For Godzilla, we look up movie times too.
Nintendo will not. Oh yeah, that's we need to discuss that. Like where we're going. Where are we going? So Movieco or Penel's Park?
Penel's Park, please. I have free tickets. Or a free ticket for my birthday.
I think there's money left on the gift card. unless you used it all. I don't think you did.
Tonight on the OTR Podcast, we report that Nintendo is filing for bankruptcy.
Really?
Shocking. No, I'm joking.
No.
I was gonna say, they supposedly have more money than God.
They do. They're actually re-releasing the Wii and the Wii U together. It's called the Wii Wii.
French people are up in arms.
Oh, yes, yes.
The yes system. Alright, so...
Do you think the next Nintendo console is going to be HD graphics?
What next Nintendo console?
They are releasing new hardware at E3.
Full fucking shit.
Oh, I'm serious.
Full fucking
How do you
shit.
not know about this?
First of all, I haven't read anything about it. I've heard rumors, like from a while ago.
Planning new console. We're always developing new hardware. Nintendo to introduce console for emerging markets as soon as 2015-16. Nintendo reveals E3 2014 hardware plans by announcing Nintendo Figurines platform. So maybe it's going to be a figurines thing like Skylanders.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario NFC.
But this says Nintendo to introduce console for emerging markets. This is as of 5 days ago from Reuters. Let me see.
I don't see
Reuters.
that happening. Reuters.
Nintendo Co. Limited plans to introduce a new kind of games console and software for emerging markets as early as next year to capitalize on higher entertainment budgets amidst a growing middle class, its chief executive told
Come
Reuters.
in.
No, not come in. It's a
It might be
freaking
the
pizza
pizza
guy.
Oh, well, if it was Chris,
It might be Chris or Pizza. Let's see.
Develop hardware and games oriented toward consumers with lower incomes. So that's going to suck.
Well, see if it was open.
Wyatt.
Oh,
Hush, now you bark.
I know. That's what I said when I got home.
Best part of waking up is my penis in your butt. It's my song. I made it up on my own.
Much appreciated. Thank you. You have a great evening.
You too, sir.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't tell
Wish
me
you
what to
could have heard
do.
me.
I'll enjoy it if I feel like enjoying it.
I definitely don't see all of
Sorry.
these posts.
Not see all what.
Something I read on.
Need my headphones. Where is it? There. Okay, now I'm back. Who asked if there's going to be HD graphics?
Me.
These nuts.
Nintendo already does HD graphics.
Okay, I'm talking actual good stuff. But listen to this. Satoru Iwata said Nintendo would develop hardware and games oriented towards consumers with lower income and less gaming experience than those in developed countries.
So Anuya.
Basically.
Trend. Go lay down. Go lay down.
She's like, you guys got pizza. I'm gonna just chill in here.
You leave that poor
They're not
dog
gonna
alone, you
watch
terrible,
the
terrible
review
people.
this in China.
How about the Penguins just lost? New York Rangers beat them.
I don't really follow sports, and I'm assuming you're referring to hockey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rangers were down 3-1 in the
Rangers
series. They
just
come
won.
back and won it.
That's bad.
All right. You have a 3-1 lead. That means you've won 3. They've only won 1. You have 3 games to win that 4th one, and they lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah. Good point. So what do we got? What? I saw bitches. Moonlight's got the point right there.
What?
Either the PS4 or the Xbox One can hit 1080p successfully 100% of the time. So what hope does Nintendo have?
Make shitty games that can run on them.
For example, Watch Dogs, yeah. 30 frames a second. And 900p. But before I judge, I'm going
It's not
to
the
see this
PlayStation
game.
4's fault. That's
No.
just me. Man.
What?
They chose to do this for the experience.
If one company can hit 1080p 60 frames,
Actually,
so
this is
technically
higher than
60.
30 frames.
So now I got a question. Now HD to me is the resolution 1920 by 1080, right? All right.
Right.
So the frames per second is how many times it refreshes a second. All right, so
Correct.
you mean to
On the
tell me
technicality
if a
side, it's
1080
HD as well.
what exactly? But you're telling me 1080p at 30 frames is not HD compared to 1080p at 60 frames. What's the difference? I mean, I know there's 30 frames of difference, but
The only difference is the smoothness at that point, and not all games
Still
need to
1080p.
be 60 frames a second.
PS4 is doing more 1080p games than Xbox, like by a wide margin.
Oh yeah.
And 30 frames or 60 frames to me, as long as if it's doing 1080p higher resolution, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Can the human eye tell the difference between 30 frames and 60 frames?
Yes.
Like, can you how? I mean, other than looking at the game and seeing that the game's a little smoother, I mean, you can't see the refresh rate flickering.
Not literally, no. Yeah. Although some people might say otherwise, because oftentimes in LEDs I will see the flicker that other people do not see. And I don't know what that is.
I can't imagine this. I don't know. The 30
all
frame.
the Christmas lights that people are doing now with LEDs.
Well, what I'm saying is, before HD TVs, you could see the flicker in the old, CRT TVs. You could see it because it would,
Yeah. Well, it depends. Because, I mean, CRTs can actually handle the refresh rates a lot better than LCDs.
But for the most part, you know, it didn't. You know what I mean? Like, when you're watching regular TV, I don't really think you were getting close to 30 frames. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, they claim that the Xbox One has more power in it.
Apparently, the ESRAM is what's and the memory for the video is what's bottlenecking the Xbox One.
Right, and they say as soon as the developers can learn how to actually program for it, then or optimize it, then it should give it more power. But the thing is that's the same thing that the PlayStation 2 went through last year or last generation.
I don't know.
It was harder to code for, so people just didn't bother.
Yeah, that cell broadband processing shit. I don't know. You know, I'd like to see them both succeed because, you know, that's competition.
Oh yeah.
You know, the more competition is, the better games, you know, exclusives.
We'll see about that. I saw that was one of their things is they kept listing all these games they're going to be bringing to the Xbox One, and it's like most of them are multi-plats. Where's your exclusives there, buddy?
I don't know. I can't say that the Xbox One's a failure, but I mean,
Nope.
I just think
say it's a failure. I think it's
I just think
well.
they shot themselves in the foot with the whole DRM and
Oh yeah.
the whole.
Big time, because they had the right idea, sort of. I get a lot of flack for that, but anyways, they had the right idea, sort of, but they just went about it the wrong way, and they announced it the wrong way. They educated their end users the wrong way. So,
Well, and they talked about the wrong thing when they announced it. Oh, this is gonna hook up to your TV, and you can watch cable TV and all this other great shit.
TV. Yes.
And we'll have some games.
Yeah.
All right. It should be games, and you can watch TV on it. That should have been all they should have said.
Right. Oh, and you can use it for TV piece. That's it. That's all it should have been.
And here comes Sony. All right, bitches, listen. Games, free games that you can give out. Well, you know, I can hand my game to you. I can hand my game to you. There's no DRM, and it's $3.99. Drop the mic and walk off. That's all they had. That's all they did. Peace out, bitches.
Yep.
So how much of Project Morpheus do you think we'll see at E3?
Oh, I locked the door. Smooth of me.
I got it.
Train, go lay down. Or continue.
I'm tired of y'all yelling at her. I'm gonna have to punch somebody in the face.
It's a black guy. Oh shit!
Yes, please fall on the table.
Oh my god!
Yes, I'm the black guy.
They have a black person in their house.
What?
Alert! Danger, Ward Robinson! Danger! No, I'm just kidding.
Ow, in my ear hole.
What do you think?
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
I'm kidding.
close that.
I'm
Do
kidding.
you like cheese or
What's going on, Caleb?
What's up, man?
cheese
How's it
or
going, man?
cream or you want pizza?
And good.
Okay. Yeah.
Set up my face earlier.
Thank God. More for us.
More for us pigs.
Exactly.
James, are you eating a salad?
I plan on
I
eating
am
so I'm
eating a
ashamed of
salad.
myself.
All right, wait, you're gonna eat a salad and then eat the hell out of some pizza.
Maybe. I love their salads, man. Although this one's missing ham and cheese and stuff, so I don't know.
I don't even believe that the Xbox One controller is even better than the PlayStation 4 controller. I can't believe that.
No, I
Just
disagree
because
with that.
just how much nicer they've made the DualShock 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Xbox controller was always just way too big. It's just retarded. It just keeps bringing all kinds. What's in that box?
What is this?
The remote.
Oh, okay, so you can do the
Yeah.
console.
Console mode for it.
Got the Nico controller.
Nice.
What's the console mode?
Awesome.
In other words, you can have that hooked up to the TV and then just play remotely.
Oh, it's like a Mogo. Or,
Mojo.
yeah.
Or, Ouya.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh. Daddy like.
Yes. $20.
Feel that. It's nice and texture. Okay, never mind.
I want to get your shit all messed up.
I gotta test that on, I don't have an Android device anymore. Shit. Does it work on?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
It's Bluetooth, so shit.
You could have just brought
How many times
just
did
bought
it
a
do
DualShock
it?
4.
True, but if I buy a DualShock 4, I need to buy a PS3 for me, so that's
PS4.
$4.
Moonlit says hello, Chris.
At some point.
It's hot in this fucking.
Oh. I was pointing at the screen. Because we have IRC and we have you guys.
Yep.
And I need to actually minimize the us guys because just realized I have an electric layer instead of Chris.
K3 Chris.
Move. Can't see.
Yeah.
How do we
Hey.
Does K3 Chris stand for KKK Chris?
You stop looking at me. Every time I look up, he's looking right at me.
That reminds me of the blind white supremacist.
Oh yeah,
Or-
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Yes, Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes, that was one of the greatest skits ever.
it.
I like the guy's heads explode when they see that he's black. He's just. Oh man.
Where is everybody? Everybody disappeared. Like everybody was in here and now they're gone.
Yep.
Will went to beat his meat.
With a baseball bat, apparently.
Matt, are you watching? Matt, are you watching? Matt.
He says, "Well."
He might have been laughing at
He's hurt
Moonlit.
himself somehow. Oh, yeah.
No, Corey doesn't. Caleb did.
Cheeser.
What?
Caleb wanted to know, you bitches.
What?
What? Where'd y'all get pizza
that's
from?
not the thing for.
Little
What?
Caesars?
Everybody's all mixed up, man.
What?
Somebody put K3 Chris and then like KKK, like no. No. No.
I'm being mentioned. I don't know what's going on.
Right? That's what I was saying. I was like,
Something racist. I mean, all I did was say it was a black guy at the door. I mean, yeah.
And then that kicked off the whole thing.
Exactly.
No, it said K3.
I just think it's racist because I think it's supposed to be racist. It's a true statement.
No, it's racist because he's brown, not black.
You're racist.
Oh.
There's a dark colored skin at the door.
Yes,
Oh,
there you
That's
go.
brown,
There
not
you
black. I'm trying to hurt people. That is not black. I don't care what anybody says. That is not black.
No one's being literal about it.
Right?
Wait, come on, you're not gonna know about it. This ain't white. Is this white? Okay, it's white.
Well, technically, if you have a tannish and you're white, you'd be brown too.
Very true.
Earthquake. Will, can you tilt the camera that way a little bit?
Where's the motherfucking link?
Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to see. There we go. I think that'll be good.
Right here.
Didn't I give you the link or no?
I got it.
Oh, okay, good.
Just gonna get this goddamn trophy. It's driving me nuts.
So tonight we discussed that Nintendo is filing for bankruptcy.
Yes.
How?
That's the response I was looking for.
They have enough money to blow $60 million for the next 20, 30 years. How do they find a
Supposedly they're bringing out new hardware.
Yeah.
Why? Is my question. Like, it doesn't make any
Because
sense.
of Wii U flopping.
Yeah.
So let's put out something else that'll flop.
No,
That's not necessarily true. They had one flop. What other console have they had that flopped?
he's right.
Flopped completely. Is that on your PC?
Yep.
They have it for $25. I'm wondering if I should get it.
It's actually pretty good.
Isn't the Wii the second most selling system ever behind the
The
PS2?
Wii, yes. The Wii U, no.
Yeah.
Alright, so they have one flop.
Exactly. So
Well,
their track record's
peripheral
not
flops.
Well, you gotta think of flops in the devices. Think of it like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance.
They just keep doing that.
Were any of those really considered flops? The only thing I can think of that was a kind of a flop was the Game Boy Micro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it micro.
See, he doesn't even know what it is.
Came out real
About
quick.
that
Like,
big.
it was like that.
It was about that big. I sold 2 while I was at Toys R Us. I was there for a year.
Like the Atari ET game.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like when I bought him.
What's up?
My buddy Daniel says he loves the binary blanket.
Oh, yes. Binary blanket for the win. It's ironic because the first time I ever saw that blanket was on. What did they used to call themselves? System? No, not System. It was Kevin Rose, like one of Kevin Rose's first fucking podcasts.
What you don't know is it actually says "We're all gay" over and over and over again.
Somebody on here's got to remember Kevin Rose's first podcast. It was, or not first, one of his first. They did like the war driving camera kit, where they could like scan cameras.
Is that wheel to get from in front of the camera?
Well, you're sitting in front of the camera.
Actually, giving this continuation a little bit. I remember watching all
It
the
wasn't
time.
System, was it?
What?
It wasn't System, right?
System was what they named it afterwards, I think.
Because I remember the intro for it, where they're like in their cars and they're on the side of the road. And all.
Yeah, and then they threw the laptops out the window.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and then they had the happy guy
Ah!
that did hacking.
Habib guy?
It was hilarious. And now you learn my favorite.
That's
hacker
racist.
move. Huzzah.
Ah.
However we said it. The broken! That's what it was. Yes, thank you. Who the hell's talking to me?
I think I might take my
Here, come in the room.
We gotta take it to the basics.
What?
I might take the 32-inch TV out of the bedroom, bring it in here as a monitor, and also use it for my PlayStation 4 and put the PS3 in the living room.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get this trophy. So I'm gonna get
I was thinking about doing that myself, although getting a new 32-inch because my 32-inch is old, thick, and
Some like it thick. Screensavers. What's that about, Daniel? Daniel's my buddy watching, so you know.
screensavers. They used to be on Tech TV,
Yeah.
like Leo Laporte, Kevin Rose, that one nerdy kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think Daniel got a hard on.
When he was he was doing the Benjamin recording or whatever. He was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Wait. Do we have any kind of idea of what our new name would be?
Nope.
No, it was
Shit.
How about Golden Showers?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Fritos Scoop.
What, Golden Showers?
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Gay?
The Gaming Dead. There you go.
Gaming Day, there you go.
Moon, that sounds sexy.
I hear
Really,
over
2
there.
feet from my face, anyway.
Ooh, girl, I love you so. Oh. Well, he was y'all were trying to guess the Kevin Rose show, and that's he said screensavers, so he guessed it.
Oh, it was really old, but no, I was referring to the broken.
How about we call the show Nighthawk?
The
Will
fixed.
make fuck all difference. Oh.
The fixed. The Fixers.
The Fixers.
We did your mom last night.
The Master Basters.
Only around Thanksgiving.
All right, let's take a poll. All right, everyone who's in.
I'm not taking any poll.
No, you took a mic last time.
Everyone who's in chat and is listening, give us a idea for a name. One apiece.
I thought it was like $100 instead of $200.
Yeah, we were going to do a little contest thing, maybe, possibly, to get this thing sparked off.
Whoa. Let them guess first. I'm sure we'll get one for free.
One for free. Go ahead and guess.
FPS has never done well on consoles.
What has?
What?
What?
That's what he said. FPS has
That's
never done well.
bullshit. look at the Call of Duty community.
Lipo,
I'm not
I
even
don't
part
know
of
what
it.
you're talking about, man.
I'm not even part of that, and I can see that.
Right.
Never
Also,
done
listen.
well on consoles. It's only one of the biggest games in history. Oh sure.
I think it takes if all that is what he says is all that true. FOV is too small, controls are inaccurate, and the hitboxes are gigantic, and the auto aim feels terrible. That means that technically, people on consoles have to have more skill to play.
No.
Yes.
Because they said the hitboxes are gigantic, which means you could hit the broadside of a bar and still hit somebody.
Why are
No,
they?
you
But I
can't.
think that's bullshit.
No.
No.
But not on Battlefield 4. Maybe on Call of Duty, the hitboxes are huge.
I think the smallest ones I've ever encountered were on the original Counter-Strike.
Whatever
I'm not sure what you're doing wrong, Lipo.
whatever the people do that, or whatever exploit they're using to do like 360 no scopes, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you should be pulling that off.
Unless
It's
you're
just-
doing it like over and over for every match for days until you finally get that shot.
Right?
That's exactly what they do.
I think a lot of players they go in with anybody else on there and they find the spots. They go with somebody else. They find the spots, and I've noticed like how many people have the what do you call it, the ghillie suit. You have to have 351 kills with the chrome attachment, which kills your accuracy. But I constantly see all these people with it, like they're not even using sniper rifles. Like they use it just to fucking camp and hide.
I hate that shit.
I don't know how they get it unless you only use sniper rifle. I have 81.
That's why you just play cranked over and over and over.
I think it's a headshot. No, it's headshots. You have to have 851 headshots to get the ghillie suit I see everybody wearing. 851 headshots with the variable zoom.
Bullshit.
850. And I use sniper rifle a lot. I only have 91 headshots.
I am the only
I don't
person.
think I ever got 850 headshots while I prestiged.
I cannot.
Go ahead,
These
Caleb.
guys, you see-
Sorry,
you see
Caleb,
the-
go ahead.
Sorry,
Well, hold on,
sorry,
hold on.
sorry.
Caleb's, we've interrupted him like 3 times. Go ahead, Caleb.
Sorry.
On Battlefield 4, I have never felt auto aim come in. I don't even know what it feels like. I might be feeling it and just don't know it, but I've never.
You do because
I'll explain it to you in Call of Duty terms.
it
It'll
shakes.
be like this, and then somebody will run in front of you, and you'll just do this.
You won't follow me. It'll to me it like shakes. It like
For me, it feels like it moves. It feels
It's
like
like-
it does.
I'm not saying this. I'm saying it doesn't. You're saying
It does for like a
doesn't follow.
second, but it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like it goes all the way
It goes like
across.
it's like a weird.
micro drag.
You feel like it's like a magnet. Like your gun goes like that. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh shit! And you're doing what?
Almost all console games have the ability to turn that off.
Yeah.
Battlefield 4 has the ability to turn it off, and I'm sure Call of Duty does. I've noticed with Call of
does, I know
Duty,
it does.
the hitbox, like what he was talking about, the hitbox is huge.
Not for
I had a
headshots.
problem
Not for
with
headshots because every time I've gone for headshot, it's
Now,
like a dead on
Battle-
headshot doesn't count.
Battlefield 4, you have to be fucking dead on them sons of bitches to kill them. Like
And
Call of
on
Duty,
top of that, you have to worry about
Different.
gravity.
yeah, the shots
hate
dropping
that.
and everything.
I love that.
This is so much more comfortable. Like I mean, I look huge on the couch. Like, yes, bring me my bitches and wine.
Bring me your women in your finest buffet.
Bring me your women and your finest buffet.
Father!
I love that scene.
Best scene from Ghost Hunters ever.
Ghost Hunters ever. It was a nutcracker, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Which one are you talking about?
They were in what, a Christmas store or some shit?
I think they were just in like a general old house that had some nutcrackers lying around.
Wait, you talking about me saying father?
No.
No.
No, that's from
IT crowd.
IT Crowd.
Some of the shit that what was so funny to me is like
Right,
when
sorry.
she tells him that the cops have come
That
to
cops come
confiscate the records,
Just started.
and he just opens up he just opens up the window and just walks out.
Yep.
Father!
We need to win just so we can keep David Price. I mean, Jesus Christ. If committees trade him for somebody who hit the damn ball somewhere, seriously,
I'm sure we'll get a good return from him. I mean, we're not going to get.
I don't want no prospects either. Fuck that. If we're trading, I want somebody who can hit the ball. I'm tired of these stupid ass prospects that don't do shit for us. Don't hit. I'm saying a lot of prospects we get are good defensive players, but if you can't hit the ball, I want a home run hitter. I want a home run hitter.
Well, a lot of our prospects were pitchers that turned out really well. and Will Myers.
But the problem is, but the Braves pitchers don't win this championship. They don't.
That is the smallest.
That was true. We would have won in 2008 when we had the definition of fucking pitching.
Braves lost about what 3-4 pitchers to
Tommy John.
Tommy John.
The Mariners lost their stuff today.
Jose Fernandez.
He was on fire, wasn't he too? When he was
He was. He was doing really well.
What do you?
It's not Tommy John. They said elbow ligament surgery, but it could be Tommy John.
a lot of guys in the forum was like, "You can have my ligament, take it."
Are y'all watching the video?
I'm
What?
watching the Shield. Sorry.
The TV show?
No.
Yes.
I'm on the Southern
Damn it,
Side.
Hacky. That's all I know about the Shield. It's his last name. Nothing,
I watched.
nothing else about the Shield.
I watched it up till the 4th season, and I just stopped watching it. I gotta finish it off. It was actually a really good show. Crazy.
See, I should. If I had it loaded up, or if I still had it on my Vita, I would load it up and we could compare.
Oh, we could totally compare because
I mean,
it's
it would be
gonna
no
blow it out of the
comparison.
fucking water.
What, the Vita? For Borderlands 2?
Borderlands 2 on the Vita blows.
It's because it
I
was
haven't
meant.
played it
I
yet.
haven't played it, but I've heard enough complaints.
It looks fine.
Okay.
I really
I've
haven't
already
raced
heard
it.
what they've removed from it.
That's why I put Corey in quotations for the story, because I think he'd be the one here, since none of us even fucking played it or touched on the Vita.
I mean, granted, I didn't get. I mean,
There's some frame rate droppage here, but
the sound sucks because it's canned sounds. The fact that everything blows into a big chunk of blood and it disappears is kind of annoying. But I mean, I understand that you can't have the resources.
I think for a lot of hardcore Borderlands 2 fans out there who are still playing the game would love to be able to play it where they want to.
Yeah, I started playing as a gunzerker for the first time too.
hey, fucker.
All right, I heard that's the best,
Oh,
best
I heard
character
the-
for what is it called for
The game save thing. Didn't
when you
work
kill
out.
enemy bosses, raid bosses. I heard he's good for raid bosses. Like
Jeez.
if you have a Berserker and before they patched it, when you had a Berserker and 2 conference calls, you could kill him in like 5 seconds. You go Berserker.
Ah, they're above my head. I'm also not used to playing in.
Console mode?
No, I play inverted. I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, he's on my roller.
I'm the only person I know that plays inverted.
You're the only person I've ever met, and all the people I've ever met that plays inverted.
Friends don't let friends play inverted. You've seen that pretty W.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
That's why I couldn't use a controller on Counter Strike for the PC before they had, because the only way you could do it was if it was inverted. I was like, I can't do this. I tried. I really did. I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's probably one of the greatest fucking scenes ever. Where they do the man. You ever heard of the show Snuffbox?
Yeah,
Watch the video I put up. That shit's so fucking fun. I can watch it over and over, I believe.
I can watch like bits of it.
That were
This one's for my boyfriend. Fuck you.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the one where he throws the fucking aquarium.
Or punch the dog and shit.
This is pretty nifty. I want one of these. Yeah. How much is it?
21.
Where?
Amazon.
Okay, well, I'm buying one of those like tomorrow. I gotta check and make sure it works.
What?
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 I need my iPad. Oh, it is
I really shouldn't have another piece.
That's true. Hey, can I have a slice of cheese, please? Or whatever is the
Slice of cheese.
slice of cheese, please.
Slice of cheese.
I want some cheese in
cheese.
my mouth, please. That's what I want.
Cheese.
Say cheese.
Cheese. Put the cheese in your mouth.
Oh, cheese.
Oh, cheese.
Oh, cheese. Well, there's one piece of.
Oh, lucky.
What's that mean?
I'll put it over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
No.
Is Risen even in that good of a game?
What?
Risen?
Oh, I haven't played it.
You're my boyfriend.
Pirate game, isn't it?
Is it?
Metro 2033 is the first version, right? First game. Right?
Oh god.
Is it the first one? I already have that game. One thing I wanted there would be Saints Row the Third, really. Did I already get that one? I can't remember if I got that one or not.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you see what they're doing?
I did.
For 24 hours, every 24 hours we have a new deal.
Yeah. I bought it in.
Wow. It's only first day.
I don't see anything we're buying, plus I know they're going to play it.
Very true. I'll eventually play it.
I know you want to play GTA 5
The
with
only person I
PC.
know who actually uses the PC games they buy is Mr. Chris over there.
Yes.
But that's because he has the ability to play them on the fly.
Yes.
No, I use mine. I use my PC games too. Maybe not as much as everybody else, but I still play mine.
I haven't turned on Steam in like a month and a half.
I have like 100 hours. I love playing some of those
Buy
games.
it on
Played it
sale.
before.
Hey, can you bring that over here?
You know, I have not played
Yeah.
really many games for the past 2-3 weeks since I decided my new job, but I am getting back in swing of it.
When you're not in your job, you're researching. And...
Well, I'm researching for the business.
So is that legit going to happen?
Yeah, I went to
That's amazing.
the greenhouse. And
Like, we've talked about plans all our lives, and when they're just like, oh, whatever.
well, I went to the meeting today, and the guy said, look, I'm pretty much on track. Just need to go get some other information. Honest thing I need to find out is the vending, if I'm considered under the mobile food truck vending, or am I considered?
Are you gonna sell food and drinks though?
Refreshments.
Oh, refreshments, but
But you're not
my
selling
service
them.
is mostly.
Yeah, you could sell like prepackaged shit like that.
Yeah. That's how bars do away with selling. You can still smoke in the
Fuel, we're
establishment
down
as long
1-0.
as it's like chips and soda and shit like that.
Yeah, I have probably like a few tips. So
Even my
mostly
tablet.
gonna be-
I completely agree with you. PC, as far as the control, is a lot better.
I'm perfectly happy with
I
the
prefer
controller.
a keyboard and mouse over a joypad, if they call it gamepad, whatever you call it. But my friends aren't on PC, so
I don't understand.
That's
All
what
games. I mean, yes, you can say that
Yeah, I saw that.
the keyboard and mouse is better if you want to, but I've never once had a
it's the only
problem
game on there
having a good
that I
time
want.
with my controller on either Borderlands or any other
You want
game.
it?
No.
You want it?
No.
You want it?
No.
You want it?
Nope.
You want it?
Nope.
You getting it?
Fuck you.
What?
One
I told
guy.
him like the only game I want on there is fucking the second Dead Island.
Riptide?
But I don't even know how to play
$9
it.
though.
You will. It's fucking fun
You
as
get all the
shit.
same rules and everything else.
Well, that's
already
gonna
have
work.
it.
Let me go down my.
I don't.
Oh.
So,
We can share. All you have to do is log into my.
So the only game I want is.
Moonlit says hello to Big Slow 23.
What's up?
I guess you
I think I didn't go into the chat because I'm going to just be paying attention on the screen.
You do that way.
Yeah, and everyone's actually listening, so I don't have to type it because it's pointless.
All right. So,
What?
how does
What-
our
what?
audio sound? Because
I hear everybody.
we're really weird.
When all four of y'all
Setup-wise.
talk, it's kind of real jumbly. What I mean by that is if I hear all y'all talking, I don't even try to talk because it's like I don't get heard.
Sorry, man. We don't mean to interrupt you, and I know we do it a lot.
All right. Well, I think we're good. I'll need to get this up. I just put the keyboard down there. I'll see if I
You
can
need
copy pasta from up here. No, I can't. Google
See,
Plus,
your
thank
computer
you.
looks nice on that screen over there.
I know it does. It looks, well, you know why? Because I actually fixed the overscan. Because when
That's why I came into my
when I first
39
hooked it
in
up,
there.
everything was
Oh,
over the
yeah.
edge. So I had to fix the overscan.
I
and
came
it
from
works fine.
27 inch to a 39 inch.
What the hell? Who wants a 4 gig pen stick?
Moonlit, you're going to be waiting a long time, my friend. By the way, that's another month.
Yep. No, another year.
I don't think it's ever gonna come out. To be
Nah.
honest.
It's advertising now. Or not advertising, but
Vaporware.
sign in. I don't know why I'm signed out.
Hootsuite. What is Hootsuite?
now, even though NVIDIA just launched Portal and Half-Life 2 on the Shield, I don't know why I got paid for $10 again if I already have the game.
What? You have to pay for it again?
Exactly.
Go fuck themselves.
And $10 for Portal? Mm-mm.
$10 for Portal and $10
I think
for
can't you get it cheaper on the Xbox Microsoft marketplace?
Half-Life 2 and Portal, I got paid $10.
Half-Life 2 shouldn't even cost $1. You know how
I'd understand that as the
2004.
orange box, but per game?
Per game.
2004, dude. That's when it came out. 2003, I think, is when Half-Life 2 came out.
Okay. Now you put this back
That's
together.
10 years.
Yeah.
But
I'm proud you can do math, but it took way too long for that intro to come out.
Hold on.
no, because he was showing me something.
Click. 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 Oh, there it is.
By the
Somebody
way,
was sliding the
I'm gonna
atoms
warn you.
back and forth. Oh shit.
I'm going to read all this off. There are things in the show that have impressed me.
Yes, he will.
Oh, in the show.
The show.
Gotcha. I was like, our show? Wow, that's so sweet of you to say.
No, that would be under the cons.
So where are we talking about this? At the beginning
See,
where we...
here's all my complaints about the show. Here's the good things about the show.
Do you have complaints?
I have a couple.
Okay.
You're allowed to have
I'm
complaints.
Sure, be objective. I'm not going to
I have complaints too. Like, why would you give me the
My
symbol
bad,
to catch a home run when it's not me being able to catch it? Hop the wall.
I'll just put this over here and we'll kind of share. Yeah.
You hear me now, Moonlit?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
I didn't feel a damn thing.
Well, I just you were drinking.
I expect him to go over and see like soda all over his face. I had an accident.
We're all huddled around this table. Exactly. See, that's why I want to get the lapel mic.
No, actually, I can sit back, but I feel like I'm not gonna be on camera. Can I tilt it this way? It's like a half inch. Where's Corey gonna be sitting?
He's sitting right here.
Okay, I mean, no, I'm saying, like, is he like?
You were in frame.
I'm saying if I sit back like this to enjoy myself, it's like I'm.
Oh. Might be able to tilt it up. No, I wouldn't even tilt it up because I already
I just
have
want to be
this light
like,
on.
excuse me, Chris, I want to get the camera. Time for me to be a diva. I want to be on camera. I want to be on camera.
What?
Exactly.
Well, or I could just stream it for free. Chris, you might have to aim for a mic when you talk.
Yeah.
Why? Is he a soft-spoken man? Am I too loud?
Hi,
How you guys
Hi, my name is Chris.
my name is Chris.
I wish I had another mic. Do I have another mic? I don't think I have another.
You want to use my what do you call it? My headphones. I have a microphone on it.
Technically,
Can you
he
just plug
has
and play
a
it or no?
Technically, he has a mic.
Do you want to let Chris use this?
No.
Everyone else can hear
It's
us
not hooked up.
fine. Like, my voice carries because I have a deep micro voice.
It's not hooked up correctly.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, if you talk in deep voice, you actually don't wake the baby on the CD.
You
I want
gotta,
the
you gotta
NSA
talk
hearing
at a higher
You've
register.
got time to lean.
You got time to clean.
Great episode. Too bad everybody hates it for having a laugh track.
It doesn't have a laugh track.
Yeah, it does.
No, they showed the picture of the audience. There actually is an audience.
Oh, well, it's still a laugh track, it's just live.
I think a lot of people hate it because they don't like. I think some people don't
They
understand
hate
the
it because
comedy.
they want to hate it.
Yeah.
Because it's the cool thing to hate it.
Yeah, it's like...
It's like Family Guy went through
You
that
can't
phase.
be
Like,
nerd
Family Guy
people.
sucks, you know, after
People
it
are
was
still
on...
talking shit about Simpsons. They've been on the air for 25 years. If they really sucked, they wouldn't be on the air for 25 fucking years.
Especially on Fox.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fox will cut a bitch quick.
Low test canceled.
What?
Low test canceled.
Oh, yeah, I got that email. Sons of bitches. That's okay.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
We were going to do a show, so fuck you. Are they even called that anymore? I thought they changed their name to Beta something or other.
I got that too.
I already have the account and everything. Trying to blow that in the general direction of nobody, so that as it sticks.
I thought Corey was right in his mouth.
It smells like pizza. Shotgun it right into Chris's mouth.
But, oh,
It'd be like a really shitty porn, and it'll just like pass it along. Okay, never mind.
Oh! Look, can you just imagine looking on Chris's eyes and Chris's face? You do that, he's like,
he vomits into his hands. He throws it into Will's face.
No, it'll be like the Family Guy
That's
episode.
nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
the cat, yeah.
that's nasty.
Oh, Stewie, hold my ears. Did you see the one where they returned back in
Oh,
time? They
yeah.
just go back in
Yeah,
back
that
in
was
time
last night.
and start coming back into their mouth.
Oh, yeah.
No!
That was the last thing on Adult Swim. I was dying laughing.
Michelle told me about that episode. I had to watch it. I was dying, man.
I'm just pulling up shows.
And somehow it was so much worse than the first time I saw it because it was going back in. The chat just died. NSA. Someone said the NSA, and then everyone's like, "Oh God, no."
It's
Talk.
done. We're done. We're done here.
This is a good episode 75 so far. I mean, granted, we're starting at 10:40.
So far,
5.
4 guys, 1 bucket.
That could be cute.
New
Or shit.
podcast name right there.
4 guys, 1
4
bucket.
guys, 1 bucket. Yeah, there you go.
And a guest.
And again.
5 guys, 1 bucket. Come on now.
Between 2 gaming towers.
Between 2 gaming towers.
Well, since you're the closest, you like, oh, it is blowing, just not sitting still. Did you like have it like blow this way?
That's what she said.
Oh,
That is what she said.
that is what she said.
Can you blow this way?
We have lots of notes. We'll help you out quite a bit today, but as you can see, there's still a fucking mess in here.
I'm just gonna plan on going to bed late tonight.
That sounds like fun. We should all stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning
Hell
and have
no.
pillow fights.
Man, if I show up at home at 1 in the morning, I'm gonna get raped.
Tell her there was a bad accident on the highway. You stopped to help save a baby, and
You do that.
now all I have to do is create a fake news story and submit it to Google.
Now you're getting into Sheldon territory. I gotta lie, so I gotta make up this whole backstory.
My cousin Jerry, yeah, he's an alcoholic. He's coming through.
God, remember they hired an actor on to do it all?
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know what I've been playing.
Hmm.
I don't remember what I've been playing this week. I guess I'll stick with the show here.
What did I play this week?
We played with was it
Oh, yeah.
Friday night or Saturday night?
It's Friday night.
No, that was Monday night, wasn't it?
It was a
Yeah, it was Sunday night.
Oh, no, it was one of those nights.
No.
Did that. I beat. Okay. Okay, I'm good. I know what I was doing. So is everybody good to go?
Sure thing, jelly beans.
Sure thing. Whoa! And welcome to
No,
OTR.
you gotta start that over. I don't know what that was.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to IGN's Podcast Beyond.
Beyond!
Beyond.
I figure we do that enough times, Greg Miller would just show up like Beetlejuice. Beyond! What the fuck am I doing here?
Just broadcasting on Twitch and. Oh,
Giordano's and motherfucking. Matilda. Is that his dog's name? Not Matilda.
No, you said something that sounded like it, and I can't remember his name.
I don't remember.
Well, there's a little bit of a hum now, and it's gone.
I feel like a woman. I just remember like.
Just want to cover myself. I'm so
big.
so pudgy. You can see my nipples.
Fluffy. I'm extra fluffy right now. Not quite damn, but fluffy enough.
Damn. Oh hell no.
Oh hell no. Have you seen his new stand-up?
No.
It's so goddamn good.
Caleb, you all set?
Sure.
He looks so sad.
Sure.
It's because he can't get a word in edgewise. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
Nasally.
Okay. I know I'm nasally. He's going to have a fucking TMJ and a stuffed nose.
TMJ. Too much jacking off?
Well, that's a problem for the arthritis, but not necessarily for
Ah. Okay then.
terminomandibular jaw disorder.
Whatever that means. Does that mean I get to punch you
no
in the
more
jaw?
mic in the mouth?
I could do that. I mean, I've had TMJ like my entire life. It just gets worse. I'm gonna end up looking like Bubba Gump eventually.
Bubblegum Turner?
Yeah. I can't touch my teeth
Oh, that
together.
really hurts. Look at that.
So you can touch your teeth together. I haven't been able to do that since middle school.
What are you talking about? Like this? You can't do that? You can't get the
Can't.
top off?
Can't move it at all?
Nope. So
That's really weird. I can do it both ways. I can go, oh, or I can go,
You'd be a good werewolf then.
like if I do it too much, my jaw locks up.
oh, jeez. That's never good.
Ha!
Hi, guys.
That's when I went to the dentist. Like, okay, clench your teeth together. I'm like, well, I can't, motherfucker. I haven't been able to do that for almost a decade. Over a decade.
Big container of salt. Are we taking out demons? Sweet. Hello and welcome to the OtR Podcast for May 13th, 2014. I'm your host, James. And with us, as always, is...
Will?
Corey.
And
Caleb.
our special guest.
What up, bitches?
That's his name from now on.
What
What up,
up,
bitches?
What up, bitches?
Would you like to chime in on this topic? What up, bitches?
Motherfucker Jones, okay, calm down.
Will, what have you been playing this week?
I guess we all played on a Sunday night, whatever night it was. We like 2-3 hours of what's the game mode called again?
It's
Squads.
just squads.
Squads. And I found a new game mode that I like. It's called Blitz. That's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Happened to
Were you there?
Yeah, he was there.
I'm trying to remember who it was 4-5, right? You, me,
Some guy.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah,
Jason, okay. My friend requested him. He never answered
So
this.
did
son
I.
of a bitch.
That bastard, if you're watching,
You better be
I'm
watching.
going to go to your truck tomorrow, sir.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy.
Also, I've been playing The Show, which is an awesome game. Has its downsides, but I guess Squirrel will get into that. I'll have to comment when he does it. But I've enjoyed it. I think the biggest weakness in the game is actually hitting in general. That's my
Challenging.
Yes.
Very challenging.
It's a sim. What do you want?
And yeah, it's more. I think we're used to MLB 2K series.
If in real life I can hit the ball more accurate than that avatar can, there's a problem. I know I
in
can hit
real
the ball.
life, you're not going against AA and AAA pitchers.
He's throwing. I can throw a ball faster than these dudes are. 71 miles an hour, literally 71 miles an hour, and that's his changeup.
Maybe you should go play baseball.
Indeed. Stop playing video games. Go play sports.
I was awesome on the show.
That was great, damn it. I'm a Hall of Famer.
What about you, Corey?
I have been playing. I played a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5 just because I wanted something to do for a little bit. I know the High Life episode update came out today, which I think should be in the notes.
I don't think it is.
Okay, well the
I
High Life
haven't
update.
played GTA 5 since.
If you're listening, Rockstar, I want it on PC now.
Or PS4, fantastic. I'll play it more if it's on PS4.
I would play it again. I'd buy it not for $60, but I'd buy it again.
For the PC, I pay $60 for it in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
First day.
No,
PC, $60.
I wouldn't play
He
it.
wouldn't play it enough, so yeah.
No. I also been playing, messing around with the Vita, which I think I haven't shown off yet. Did I? No.
I think
I didn't have it. No, I didn't have it. I got it last week.
The day
Yeah.
after. Yeah,
So I got my Vita finally. It turns on somehow. So Caleb and I are the only ones lucky enough to have one at the moment.
in the Vita Club.
The Vita Club. So I've been playing some Jetpack Joyride on it, so we get a $200 machine and play a free-to-play game.
You have the real Vita, though, right?
Yeah, he has the real Vita with the OLED screen and all that shit. I really wanted that one, but my fiance,
Whoa. What's this shit?
I got engaged.
Woo!
After 12 years.
That's what happens when you get a Vita, right? You're like, just marry me.
Well, I'd already planned on it, but when she got the Vita for me that morning that I proposed to her, I was like, okay, yeah, I made a good choice.
I'm gonna go through this.
Yeah. I got the ring. I might as well just go through this now. But
Might as well marry her now.
yeah, might as well go ahead and get it over with. So I've been playing Jetpack Joyride, and I've also been playing Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is absolutely amazing on the Vita. And then I also picked up MLB The Show 14, as did Will, and been completely enamored with that. I haven't been this excited for a sports game since NHL 11, and I haven't bought a game full price in forever. And I wanted to go over just a couple things, because all of us, I think, enjoy the small details in games. And there are a lot of small details in MLB The Show that really caught my eye, and just some of them are, there are rain delay games, so if it's raining, it will postpone the game.
I haven't got to
for you.
it yet.
Yeah, it'll postpone the game for you. You can go back and play. Catcher signals are realistic, so when you call a play, they'll actually do the whole, fingers
I've
thing.
never seen that because I haven't paid attention to
The
it.
crowd is very, very varied and interactive. Some people are getting up and leaving their seats, moving around. I saw some people answering cell
Do you
phones.
see the vendors walking around too?
That's one of the ones I'm
Yeah.
going on to. You can call time as a batter. So if you think that the pitcher's taking time, you can actually call time and step out of the box.
I had to see, he's like, and he's calling for time again for some reason. 2 times in a row.
You get the opportunity to throw 8 warm-up pitches when you come into a game, just like in real life. You have bat boys and sideline ball boys that'll actually catch the ball.
I saw that.
When I was playing a real-time game, Derek Jeter came to the mound and they started cheering him in New York and said it was his last game. He actually tipped his cap and acknowledged the crowd, which I thought was a nice touch. On 2 strikes for the pitcher, on 2 outs, the crowd gets louder. They all come to their feet. They get appropriately excited for the moment, while opposing fans will cover their ears or shake their heads. The crowd is appropriately quiet or still, so it's not like they're always up and jumping around. If it's nothing going on, or if it's just a regular play, they don't do as much. There are some empty seats at home games, which always bothered me about season modes and all that. It's like not every fucking person, not every game's packed all the time.
I think the last game I saw do that was Madden 06 where
NFL 2K did on too.
Yeah, it was 2K. Okay, it was 2K.
When you got blown out and the seats were just empty. There are plenty of uniform choices, including the Rays 70s throwback. The character creator is really deep. We've created a couple cool things. I mean, you can have up to 4 types of facial hair to layer at each time.
The Rays 70 throwback?
They have a 70. It's a throwback that didn't actually happen. They came up with it.
I don't know why they stopped using the Cardinals one, because wasn't that the original?
Originally, yeah. The catcher will toss his mask for a foul ball, which is really cool to see. Players will chatter with each other between plays. So if you get a strikeout or if you're coming to the plate, he'll talk to the catcher and vice versa. You're able to cancel your throw, which I've never seen in the game before. You have batting gloves that hang out of pockets even on defense. The announcers know the base coaches by name, which is a really nice touch. Including the base coaches will also catch foul balls and toss them into the stands. There are stadium-specific comments. So a guy hit a foul ball and is like, that one might have to watch out for the catwalks. It was at the Trop. So, I mean, just little touches. Yeah, they'll probably say that too. You can make barehanded catches and throws. I was playing on Mother's Day in a real-time game, and they all had pink bats just like they were doing in the real games. You'll have real-time data for the show live, so you can actually jump into a game as it's happening in the exact moment that the game is happening.
Wait, so you're saying, like, if I was to go online right now in the Rays game, I could
be able to jump in. If it's 1-0, you should be able to jump in that scenario.
That's the coolest thing ever right there.
Check swings will actually result in ball contact. So if you check swing, it doesn't go straight through the bat like it's done on other games. You actually it'll make contact and it'll foul ball and you can get out. When you're running, helmets will come off runners. The broadcaster will pull the player of the game with the cameraman, just like in real life. So,
I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah.
After the game, the announcer, if it's just on the menu, he'll go over all the stats just like you would in a normal game, a real game.
I don't know if you have your notes or not, but I noticed this when I was a little while ago. When your game's on pause, the commentary is still going. They're still talking while your game is paused.
Yeah. It won't pause it. You still keep hearing the commentary so it doesn't break the flow. If you're watching a demo game, you can actually jump right into the demo game right as it's going, and it'll count toward your stats as well. And if you hit like a line drive or a ground ball toward a runner, he'll actually stop and kind of juke out of the way to try not to kick the ball, which is a nice touch. The only cons I've had is I've seen some clipping with arms going through players. Some legs of fans were clipping through the wall, which was kind of funny to see. There's no instant replay review, which is understandable because it's brand new. Is there?
No, but that seems like you would think that they would.
Eventually, next one I'll have it. Load times are ridiculous. I'll give it that.
Yeah. See, I haven't had a problem with that at all.
You sat for 10 minutes waiting to redeem points.
See, that's different because that's online. That's basically their online server. I can understand that, but it takes maybe 45 seconds for me to hit to start the next game and go ready to go.
Yeah, it's pretty bad on online stuff too, I've heard. Check swings are often called strikes when they're not. I've had that issue. And the Trop isn't updated with the porch. So now that I've completely bored everyone to tears with all that going off, I have to say...
Well, at least you didn't think like a bajillion people like they did on IGN.
Yeah, right?
He spent like 20 minutes doing this.
Granted, I agree what he did it for, but my God, he took like a half an hour. Like half the podcast was him thanking people. No offense if you're listening. Of course you're not. But yeah, absolutely phenomenal game. Blows any other baseball game I've ever played out of the water by any stretch of the imagination. So I cannot wait to go back and continue.
It beats 2K5, hands down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hands down.
So, Caleb, blow us away. What have you been playing this week?
I've been played some Ghosts with you guys. Played a little bit of Warframe. Played some Battlefield 4. Actually, thought about getting MLB The Show. Probably might. I just would probably prefer to get it in a digital download, so I won't have to wait on a disc. But I don't know. I might end up getting it just because I always enjoyed baseball games. Never actually bought a baseball game, but I enjoyed playing them when I had the demos or whatever, and it'd be nice to have one and play a game against some of you guys.
Indeed.
Absolutely. I think you'll really enjoy it, to be honest with you.
If you're coming from the 2K Sports here, oh my God, it's like a breath of fresh air.
It was a fresh air, but it takes some use getting used
It's a learning curve, I'm sure.
Oh, it's a huge learning curve.
Nice. My buddy Daniel just ordered MLB The Show and Infamous Second Son, and I think he got it through some kind of point system he does with his job. He works at a Best Buy, and they can they can get points for answering questions about consoles, games, stuff like that, and he can use those points towards buying games. So he bought 2 games.
They ask us those questions. I want free games. So anything TV-wise, movie-wise? Oh, speaking of which, Corey and I and Will and
Are we all doing it?
Chris, if you want to come, I don't know if you can or not, but this Friday we're going to go see Godzilla.
3D. I'm actually
Day one.
can. We have to do early in the morning.
Are you
early
going
show.
to? You better go on Fandango or some shit and reserve that shit. I don't know if you.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go morning.
Okay.
We're gonna go like 10 a.m.
Okay.
11 and 12,
I'm off,
whatever.
so I took the day off for that.
I'm just saying. You remember Matrix 2 and 3?
I don't, because I was too busy worrying if my heart was going to
What
explode.
about Jurassic? Remember Jurassic Park opening night games?
The what?
Jurassic Park. I think it was Jurassic Park 2 opening night at Tyrone Theaters. I've never been packed into a theater like that before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Tyrone theaters are small though.
Yeah, it's true. Chris, what about you?
Games I've been playing, Tomb Raider a bit, Burnout Paradise, most of the stuff is try on the Steam, on the Shield, and Need to Be Most Wanted and Needs to Be Rivals, so been
That
playing
good.
remotely.
Rivals. So it's on sale for what
25.
25.
And I got a few expansions when EA or Origin did the up to 50% off deal.
Caleb, I was going to ask you. Need for Speed Rivals, is that worth $25?
25, not 60.
Okay. So,
Isn't it? And I forgive me because I've only seen some videos and played like for a couple seconds. Isn't it like a Need for Speed Mario Kart sort of? You get like power ups and things like that.
No,
it's always online, right?
Yeah, it's racers and cops, and you can be a racer who runs. You're pretty much, if you're a racer, you're running from cops. If you're a cop, you're chasing racers. That's
So
it.
kind of like Most Wanted then, or not? Well, Hot Pursuit.
Pretty much.
Because
That's
Hot Pursuit was
pretty much-
boring as shit to me.
You get boost. You get these things like you get the spike strips if you're a cop. You can do the EMP stuff like that. It's just blah. I don't know. Just I'm bored of it.
So I should avoid it at all costs.
$10.
$10. Definite pickup.
$10.
Any PS4 game for $10 is a definite pickup at
That's
this
true.
point.
Yeah.
25 might even be too much. I don't know. I just didn't.
Might as well wait for Drive Club. You want any kind of racing game.
I'm buying that shit on
We
disc.
do have some stuff on Drive Club coming up.
Now, if they had Burnout Paradise for the PS4, I'd pay $50.
Can you imagine?
Dude, you are like Yahtzee to Portal. It's the greatest game ever created.
It's a very good comparison.
I don't have one. I don't think I have one. I don't have a game that I praise.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but
Don't.
if they brought a Red Dead game to the PS4, I'm on it. But I'm not saying it's the greatest game ever created.
If they brought it
No.
so I could play it on the PS4, I'd buy it again.
I don't say
Yeah.
it's the greatest game ever. It's just I had so much fun with that game. It'll be fun to play again
I
on
Yeah.
PS4.
think the most hours, the top 2 hours that I've ever played that I think I had the most fun was Modern Warfare 4, which I had 700. Modern Warfare 2, which I had 756 hours played, and Borderlands 2, which I think I had over 100 hours played.
Borderlands 1, I think I enjoyed more than Borderlands 2.
I think so too.
I would have to say
Yeah.
both. I consider both of them almost one game because they're basically
They're basically the same.
same universe, same. It's basically just
I
5
think
years
it's
later.
because Borderlands holds a bigger spot in my heart just because, I played it for an hour by myself, completely hated it.
Oh, same here.
And then he bought it, and we played co-op, and it completely changed the way I looked at it, and we played for over hundreds of
Didn't I have
hours.
The first 5 hours, the first 5 minutes, I fucking hated it. I hated that game so much. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I'm shooting him in the head, and he's just walking around.
And then
like it's nothing.
once I got into it, like that was probably one of the funnest things.
See, I never got out of Firestone when I played it by myself. It was just so boring alone. And then I played co-op with him, and we played over 140 hours.
I think all of us together we probably played like 100 hours.
I'd have to check out my Raptor, but yeah.
Granted, 15 of those hours accumulated was probably me farming New Haven, or Old Haven, sorry.
So Chris brought over the Shield. I got to play with the wireless controller. It's very nice.
Yeah, I held that now.
Very
The
nice.
Probably
fingers are not
can't.
greasy as hell.
I'm just gonna throw it. It's a drop test. Anyways, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's pretty nifty.
It looks like an Xbox One controller.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very. I like the rubberized grip.
I like the
I
feedback.
think if I find a way to merge the
It's
Xbox
properly.
360 controller with the
yeah.
PS4 controller, I think it'd be the greatest
I'm
controller.
not doing anything to your screen.
Yeah, you are. In-app purchase. What's this?
Epilepsy!
But it's very nice. You said it does work with the iPad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, are you on the Android store or sorry, Google store right now?
Yeah.
So you can actually play Google Android games?
Android games, the PC games,
What kind of
and
processor does the
NVIDIA,
Shield have?
the NVIDIA cloud games, like a
It's
few
got
games like
Tegra chip, doesn't it?
Tegra 4.
I do want one. I'm gonna if it works with the iPad, I'm picking one up from Amazon for $20.
Yeah.
Not bad. Anything else? Playing wise now, I think we can move on to stories.
What about you? You didn't go over what you played?
Of course, we played Call of Duty all together for what, maybe 2-3 hours. It was pretty fun. Probably the most fun I've had in a first shooter in a really long time. Because we're actually all communicating and having a great time.
Not very well. We're in the woods area. Where is he? He's in the woods! No shit, jackass! The whole goddamn map is woods.
Technically, there's only 2 spots where there's actual woods, and that's
But there's
near the
huge
construction
areas
yard
of woods.
and near the cliff.
That are, he's coming in the window! Oh, God.
He's in the house. What?
There's
No.
3 of them, you moron!
But it was great. Good time. I finished the story of Skylanders.
We'll do Moon.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking sweet. You could probably get the Nintendo.
$300 device?
Can you,
NES ROMs.
Right?
Can you put your memory in there too, like the?
Yeah, there is an SD card slot. Or micro SD.
Micro SD.
You can throw it.
Yeah, you know, 20 gigs in there.
That's 32 reading right now.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the 128 for this one to come back
and
from Japan.
I played
20
some
years
more.
later.
You right?
I played some more Resogun. I'm trying to platinum that thing. It is hard.
I was watching play. I was
It a lot
like,
easier to
Jesus
play on the
Christ.
Vita, didn't you?
It felt like it, yeah. It definitely felt like it was way easier to play on the Vita. Just because I guess it's a screen size thing. I don't know. But yeah, I played a couple hours of that and I just got done with it. So let's go ahead and move on to some stories. Humble Bundle is now doing something that I haven't seen them do before. At least I don't think so. For the next
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's news to me.
Well, it might be a week over now, so it's probably.
Anyways, every 24 hours they're going to have a new bundle of some sort. Currently they have the, what was it, the silver? Shit, what the hell is it called?
Deep Silver.
Deep Silver? Is it? Is that what they have? Yeah. Saints Row the Third, Risen 2, what else is there?
Sacred
He hasn't
2.
pulled up here. Saints Row 2, Risen 2, Sacred 2, Sacred 2,
Saints Row's the
Dead
third.
Island, Saints Row the Third, Metro 2033, Risen,
I want the fourth one
Sacred
for cheap.
Citadel, and if you pay $9 or more, you get
Just play it.
Dead Island Riptide.
Which you use to take your hangout.
Which apparently Chris bought me
Yes.
because he's awesome like that.
The game was awesome. Riptide.
So,
I mean,
I
I
have to
know
fire
I
that
gave
up on
it.
PC.
I know I gave it shit, but it was still fun as shit to play.
Well,
You know,
the reason me and James stopped playing the
It'll hold
first
you over
one was
until
because
death by dying like.
we got stuck in the city and like we couldn't escape the zombies. Like even after we respawned, we couldn't go anywhere.
I completed that game by myself.
We got stuck in this we got stuck in this one area. Like we were stuck in this construction area and like the zombies would not stop coming. And I lost 2 of my weapons because
Throw your weapons, bro. There's your problem right there.
So that's a great deal, and it all, of course, goes towards charity as always.
Some of it.
Well, depending on what you. It's
The
an even
default,
split,
I think,
right?
is like 60 or 70%.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it's split.
I mean, it's still
choose
charity.
You can
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
how much to give if you want. But I say just leave it at default because devs need it too. Especially what was it? What was the one that like really needed it last year? It seemed like I don't remember. It was a company that was like kind of going out.
I don't remember.
Whatever. Screw it. Fuck it. Moving on from that, 74% of American gamers prefer physical to digital.
I'm glad I'm not the minority.
so that means
I'm the minority in this room.
26. What do you mean?
I think
I'm the
everyone here
minority.
prefers digital.
I'm the minority.
You prefer digital?
No,
I don't prefer digital. No,
I prefer this.
I prefer this too.
I prefer
Digital.
I prefer
Digital.
digital.
So we're
I prefer
choosing.
this.
Caleb, break the tie.
Caleb, you gotta break it, man. Digital or physical?
These days, with the hard drives you can get, probably digital.
Thank you.
But the biggest problem I have with that is that there's no way for you to, like, even like say if you want to get $5 for it, there's something.
You can't resell.
Yeah.
You can't resell that.
So you're paying $60. I'm paying $60. You get to finish your game, and that's it. I pay, and I play it in a month, then I go sell it on eBay for $40.
Understandable, but sometimes you do want to keep this game for historical.
I agree.
You know,
There are some games that you would want to keep, but the majority of the time I do turn around and sell those games.
I think the problem is that they need to bring the price down on the. If you want it to be digital games.
Absolutely. If you have a physical and a digital release, I think for you to incentivize is to make it $10 less.
No, I say do $10 to me is not enough because you could extra $10 I can get to this. I think $40 or $45 would be probably the perfect price for digital.
But the
what would be the incentive to buy a disc though? What would
The incentive to buy discs for me is that I like having a collection, a physical collection.
Yeah.
I like having just a wall full of games, which is, it's just a personal thing. I know people don't like that.
And plus you can download it. You don't have to download the game. Say if you want to play, you don't have to re-download it. Sorry. But
digitally smack him, it's cool.
Caleb, just raise your hand from now.
No, we can't even see you. Don't do that.
Well,
Go ahead,
when you talk about selling a disc copy of a game, then why would you talk about having a collection of games if you're going to just sell it?
Well, I agree. I like having a collection of games, but eventually I do want to sell the game. I can generally get $5 to $10 for the game.
My question is if they're going to charge $40 or $45 for a digital copy of a game, what incentive would you have to buy the physical copy? Is what I'm saying. Why would people even bother?
Why
Exactly,
would you
that's
spend
the point,
$60 on the disc if you can get digital for $45?
That's the thing, is that I would have the incentive to pay $15 less if I don't care about the physical collection at that point. Then I would have the incentive to pick up the digital instead of the physical because
no one would ever buy a physical copy if the digital was $15 cheaper. That's what I'm saying. Would they be something that you would add on to the physical copy to make it more appealing?
You would basically kill off physical, which is probably what they want to do in the long run anyway.
But here's the thing I found out. Green Man Gaming is doing where you can actually trade digital games.
Can you?
So only certain games in the library, but it's not all the games.
It's a start, though.
I traded in. I bought Twin Cities. I traded in. What did I trade it for? I think I traded it for Civilization. I was like, because I want to try the copy of Civilization called Twin Cities XL, and I got like $5 credit, and I bought another game with it. That was kind of cool.
I picked up Sniper Elite 2 or whatever, and it was like $3 when I picked it up, and they wanted to give me 5 cents for it back. So yeah, I'll just keep the game. It's cool.
5 cents.
It was a pretty low amount. It might have been 50 cents, but it was very low.
Less than $1 is just an insult.
Yeah. But they said that the digital preference is up 5% from last year, so it is, the consumers are wanting to play. What about offline?
The problem,
and again, another thing too is that you have the ability. I'm sorry. You have the risk of them taking the game offline and it's no longer usable. Whereas if you're disc-based,
but I mean, they have that already
game.
going on, especially multiplayer games. Some of them, I don't even know if I have the story in here.
I think you
forgot if I pulled it or not. But some of the
I think I talked about it already
that
before.
we've had for multiplayer is going bye-bye.
SimCity.
It's not technically. It's not that the multiplayer is going bye-bye. It's the service that was running them is what's leaving.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure.
I mean, you can play couch co-op.
I'm sure fans will
local
pick up the
land.
slack and get the local.
Well, and they're talking about finding out a way to do
Sorry.
it where you'd still be able to play these games online. Like if it's a real popular game that people still play, they're going to find ways to let them still play the game.
Servers, I imagine.
I know. I'm saying, why can't the companies say if you can get enough people like Kickstarter, if you get enough people to say, hey, I'll pay $5 a month, let them pay $5 to keep playing on the damn servers.
Yeah.
Why not?
Cause
How's it not cost effective? If everybody, say if you get 100,000 people to
It
say,
costs
hey,
a lot more to run the server than
$500,000 a
You
month,
need to
are you
actually
kidding
have
me?
them do it. You know how many people
You're not gonna get $500,000.
No, I'm saying if you get because a lot of these games still have like 100,000 people playing. You tell me
Not
$500,000
really.
a month isn't
If
enough
you've
to.
looked at the list of games that are not, most of those games do not have 100,000 people playing any
What
game.
is the average price, exclude electricity? What is the average price it costs to have servers running up? Because if it costs any more than that, then Google wouldn't be able to survive.
Well, here's what I'm telling
that
you.
much.
People aren't going to pay $5 to play a game that they're about to just like stop playing or like stop the online service just to keep it going.
For it to continue.
Well, here's
No,
like,
people are going to do that.
of the people who are still playing, how many of them are going to pay $5 and then everybody else leaves? And now the people who are paying $5 have no one to play with.
Hell, even for Battlefield 4, what was it $60 for? Was it 90 or 60? How much was it?
They're doing rentable.
It was 60 for $30 for 90 days.
It's expensive.
Still, I
You're
mean,
paying as
it's
much
an
as you did
option.
for the game.
But for
Don't
3
pay
months.
that much to play Battlefield 1942. I'm sorry.
Without lag and your own rules, I think there's a lot of people that do
No.
doing that.
No.
How much space do
No.
you think you need to
Well-
play, like Call of Duty? Let's start with Call of Duty right there. For running the servers, how much space do you think you would need to run Call of Duty on the server?
How much it costs, you mean, or space?
You would need
Space-wise.
space. Really, you would just physical space.
Physical space.
Yeah, that's pricey because you got to pay for a building, air conditioning, or at least cooling. Or something.
Tell me they already have buildings, air conditioning and stuff, because they're a company with online games. So they already had the
What I'm
infrastructure.
saying is that they've obviously done the cost analysis and said that it's not worth doing. It's
Right.
basically there are not enough people playing this game right now or in the past.
Well, the
couple
problem
months.
is you can't. You can say that you want to, but
I can
how
say
are
that-
they able to keep it running for so long without people putting money into it? That's what I want to know.
It's
Just
because-
now they're like, because I don't remember paying anything extra for
Because I
Modern Warfare.
imagine they're probably
Oh,
having to
you
migrate their
finished.
servers.
Yeah.
I didn't pay one damn thing towards Modern Warfare 2. And I played it for 3 years online. 3 years. How are they able to keep running that without
Because
giving money?
GameSpy is shutting down, they would have to migrate their servers to their own.
I'm talking about
private
any servers out there.
servers. I'm talking about with this situation specifically.
I'm saying if I say about the game 3 years, how are they running the servers that long after without getting money in the first place?
I'm pretty sure.
Do they just not put money into it, or what? How they keep running if they're
Go
getting
ahead,
money?
Caleb.
Go ahead, Caleb.
I'm pretty sure that one server does not run one game. You know what I mean? You might have Call of Duty Ghost or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It probably can run more than one, game. So
Well, I'm saying like Battlefield 1942. Like people have been playing it for like 10 years now. How was it cost effective from up to this point? Like wasn't it like 3 or 4 years ago that they figured out?
I
they
would
could-
imagine it would be calculated into what they've already spent on making and maintaining the game.
and it's not
that
necessarily that it's not
advertising.
cost effective. It's probably that not enough people are playing the game, and it's just not. It's pointless to keep the game going when no one's playing it.
Yeah, now that it's ending, they might as well just cut it and say, okay, not enough people are playing, so let's just save the money and just use these resources for something else.
Like he's like you could just was it? And I agree. I read that somewhere in one of the comments. Is like if the games came with their tools to run their own server, it wouldn't be a problem, and that's very true.
Yeah, I can
Which
agree.
most games used to. I don't know what happened.
Because
Even
didn't
360
no,
had,
yeah, Tom
you could dedicate a 360
As
to
a
running
server.
Tom
as a
Clancy's
server for Rainbow
Rainbow
Six,
Rainbow
Six
Six 1 and 2.
Vegas.
Vegas. And it's like you could maybe do some kind of peer discovery to link
He's
servers.
starting to
And
describe
now I'm describing
GameSpy,
GameSpy.
which is what is causing this whole issue in the first place.
But what I'm talking about is it's not it's cost effective because a server let's say a server farm is going to run one server is going to run more than one game. You're not just going to have just one game on that one server.
So
It's
that's
probably
EA.
it's like you do more than one game server on because apparently they don't take a lot of resources. As far as I know, if you can run from your house and 25 people can join, then I'm assuming in a high-end data center you can run a whole lot more than just one game.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper than probably what we think it would be comparatively.
Because most places already have the infrastructure and the ability to set up. It doesn't really
The
cost
problem is,
anything
it's
extra.
like, at what point do you say, okay, this game has been
Yeah.
long enough?
Was it
At this
6
point, when
years? Was
GameSpy
it
is
7
closing,
years?
then it's like, okay, let's evaluate all these. What do we need? What should
Right.
we
Everybody's
keep?
going, are we going to keep these online? Yes. Then we need to move it somewhere else.
It's like,
And
oh,
pay for it.
Madden on the DS. Yeah, that's
Got it. No.
Who buys Madden on DS?
apparently that's one of the ones that are closing down.
Yeah.
So
Why would GameSpy running Madden on DS?
Why is GameSpy holding on to Mortal Kombat 9?
Yeah,
Why is
Bulletstorm
GameSpy
on the
why is
PS3?
Borderlands on GameSpy?
doesn't make any sense. What?
They're a game server.
No,
I
I'm
know they
saying
are, but
post
it's like
all the
But
games.
GameSpy has always sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Ever since the beginning of time, I've loathed.
It's
they had
closing.
GameSpy for Battlefield the Battlefield 2. I want to say it was like the shittiest way of
That
finding
one.
a game ever.
Yeah.
Shittiest
It's still
game.
on GameSpy. That's one of the ones that's losing support.
Yeah.
It's
But we
just,
still
it's
do
just
local.
trying to find. First of all, they have the proper screen resolutions on the system. Then you can't even hardly find where the matches are to go with. I was like, what the fuck? And we finally get one, you're lagging.
Let's see. Moving on. So we've had some
what's the word I'm looking for here? Friction with Drive Club.
I wouldn't say it's friction. I think it was more of a
Microsoft move.
poorly worded.
Another Microsoft oopsie.
Maybe,
At least they came out and fixed it like 2 days after they reported out, right?
Basically, they came out and said that if you got the free version of PlayStation Plus Drive Club, that you could pay $50 to upgrade to the full retail version. Now, if you had stopped paying your subscription for PlayStation Plus, you would lose access to that $50 game you just bought. Was it, 2 days later?
After the uproar, yeah.
Yeah.
They
The day that
clarified.
came out, everybody was up in arms, of course. It's the internet.
It was understandable.
Well,
Yeah.
in this case, it was understandable.
Yeah.
And they've gone ahead and turned around and said that basically if you stop paying, you still get to.
No, I bet they were just testing the waters to see what people's reactions were.
It's
That's
possible.
exactly what I was going to say.
All you gotta do is sit back and let Microsoft do their thing. And learn.
No, because
All
you
gotta do-
have
you
to.
don't gotta do it
No,
yourself.
because
You don't
Sony has a lot of new consumers on PlayStation 4. A lot of people who came over from 360. They try. I bet they're trying to gauge where their customer
See, that's
base
the
is
problem,
at.
though, is that if there wasn't an uproar, there would be one eventually when people started losing their games on their PlayStation
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
subscriptions right now.
So that's
Yeah,
what
It would become a
now.
much bigger issue later on than it would be now.
Yeah.
I agree.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Which I think they know now that the
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
it's not a very good idea. Well, if you get this game for $50, stop. I don't know what y'all like on that.
Oh, you laughed.
You lagged out, so you were like in the middle, like,
And then the rest of the conversation came, and it was.
go ahead and repeat what you were saying so we missed it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I said.
That's good because neither do we.
He hates us, you know that, right?
All I
Yeah.
saw was the tilt of the head, and then I don't know what you guys are laughing at. Well, the fact that there was a big blank entry of your face tilted. That was it. They've also released 2 new trailers, so you can check that out on their the PlayStation blog. What else they got? It's $50, blah, 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 blah. I think that's about it on that.
I think I'd just buy the actual physical copy, and just in case you almost like, I don't know, if one day you
Just to avoid the, we changed our mind.
Yeah.
But
You only,
that's
you
another
only
thing
save
with
$10.
digital,
Like I don't understand what's the point of playing for. They better the month it releases. They better have a damn good game releasing to make up for this shitstorm that they're trying to do right now. Because
What a
They don't have to
shitstorm.
do it.
no, I'm saying if this was their free, there's their game of the month for the PS4, whatever it was, their monthly thing, whatever, then they need to find another game because $50 is unacceptable for an upgrade price for something that's supposed to be
No,
PlayStation
you were
Plus.
getting a demo version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a glorified
so you get
demo.
the full game. It's like getting
Right.
Forza
I'm saying
Essentials.
it's unacceptable. Say because the deal is if you get PlayStation Plus, you're able to get discounts. $10 to me is not enough off of a game for me to purchase it and then maybe not be able to have it back.
$10 for a digital copy $50 for a digital copy as opposed to $60 for physical disc. That's $10.
I can turn around and sell it.
About
I
15.
can turn around and sell it.
But we
There
were
you go. He's $10. Here's
You're
$20.
totally going against the argument we just had, where $15 was enough of a difference. To
It
where
is.
It would be worth it.
Because
It's not.
Yes, because I can go online and if not get money back or get more money than that.
Well, if that's your argument, you'd never buy a digital copy of any game.
I
Well,
think
I
I'd buy
can't
more
make
games.
money off this,
Everybody-
so I'll buy
besides
digital-
Chris
I'll buy
right
physical
here.
copy.
I'm probably like 5 games behind James on Steam, but I have much more games on Origin and Uplay.
Yeah, but those games
And
are all
Game
you're
Gaming.
getting instead of paying
And
$30 for the
Game
physical.
and
you're getting
GameFly
it for
Digital. I buy
$5.
much more digital than most of the computers.
He's measuring his EP, and it's okay.
What? Yeah, I did because I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't even have to go over this. I don't know why this was still in here. But anyways, Don't Starve is getting multiplayer, so we can somehow one of us can party up in
My friend's going to be excited about that. He's a Don't Starve addict.
Question is how much does it cost for the game and the expansion pack together?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
you did get Don't Starve for free. So people who
Oh,
download
okay.
it, you'd be able to get the expansion pack. It would be just basically you're paying for the upgrade.
Interesting. I hope the upgrade's worth $20.
Yeah, well, that's you actually still you get the update for free if you got it for free. You get the multiplayer.
Oh, you get the
update.
expansion pack for free?
Yeah,
Oh.
as far as I know.
Do you? That's nice.
If I read that correctly, yeah. just confirmed that a free expansion will be coming to called Don't Starve Together, and it will be arriving in alpha form in 2014.
Really?
When the expansion hits, the game will rise to $20 in price.
Well, so, fuck, that's awesome.
So we get a pretty good deal there.
I don't. I didn't get it for free.
You didn't get it for free. Caleb, do you have Don't Starve?
Is it gone already?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
It was a monthly one. It's okay. I wasn't really
If
into
you already
it.
downloaded it, you should already have it. But
I still have it.
I think I still downloaded it. Well, maybe I didn't download it since when PS4 got stolen. I don't think I ever downloaded it. Probably what happened.
Well,
still,
yeah.
$20 is not a bad. It's $20 is not a bad price for that game. It is a fun game, and I think multiplayer would make it just that much more fun.
I think it would, because I didn't like playing it by myself, but
I didn't either. That's the only reason I didn't play it a lot. I was like, eh. And then multiplayer would make it more fun.
Yeah, definitely. Electronics, my mouth ain't working. EA is revealing 6 new projects at E3 2014. And actually, during a quarterly earnings call, the chief executive officer actually mentioned that one of them powered by the Frostbite engine, meaning that we could be potentially looking at a new Battlefield game already.
Or they could finally be coming out and giving us gameplay of Battlefront.
Bad Company 3.
What's Battlefront?
Oh, dude, Bad Company 3 would be the most badass thing ever.
What?
What does this mean? I'm pointing my eyes and pointing at your phone. What does that mean?
I'm looking at you. I mean, wants you to look at your phone? What?
What sound just went off? Did you not hear it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tornado Tommy John surgery for Jose Fernandez.
That sucks. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Moving
Story by the way,
on.
too.
They're saying that basically the Frostbite engine slated for the holiday season could be indicative of a new Battlefield game. Yes, and if it was Battlefield 3, or Bad Company 3, excuse me, it'd be badass. Especially if they can actually get the networking right off the bat this time. I missed the story. Yes, I did. I missed the story. Thank you very much. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. So we'll do that one right afterwards then.
Okay.
No other rumors. We do know that Visceral Games is already hard at work at Star Wars, Uncharted stuff.
I'm definitely interested to see what the new Star Wars game is going to look like.
If it's next gen and it's Star Wars, I'm there.
Battlefront is going to be next gen, but developed by DICE. They've already confirmed it and they had the teaser trailer for it already.
That and that.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get what was the one that canceled
So the future one, right?
1818 or something like that.
What?
Yeah, the future Star Wars game.
Oh, I thought it said the Order 1866.
I still haven't been hearing good things about the Order. So I'm not.
Because there's nothing out there. All they
There's
have
really
is.
nothing to go on.
Yeah,
At this
Well,
point.
there's been people who have gotten hands-on with it. They weren't all in.
Well,
Now
It's probably alpha stages.
Yeah, I agree. But the thing is they can normally see where you can look at a project.
If
and
I
see
would
where
have got
it's
a
going.
demo for Borderlands 1, I'd be like, this is a shitty game. This is a
It'll
shitty.
also look completely different too. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
actual
Right,
high
yeah.
Oh,
budget
yeah, that's
graphics.
right. You're right.
And it was a different engine.
Wasn't it?
Or it was for a different game. That's what it was. It was originally for a different
Mad
game.
Max, I believe. Maybe Mad Max game.
So, out of everything, even Titanfall, which is kind of fucking weird, the best-selling, number one selling game on the Xbox One and the PS4.
You know
It's
what?
Call of Duty
You
Ghosts.
know what game should be on there? They would have fucked up so badly.
Battlefield.
Yes.
I agree.
That's the reason I stopped playing before I got my PS4 stolen because I cannot stand rubber-banding a game constantly.
There it is.
And Ghost is the one game that I haven't had a problem with lag as much.
They finally fixed it in Battlefield 4.
6 months too late.
They did
No, that's not too late.
And
I
some of
mean-
the issues.
That was one of the most atrocious launches I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
It was versus cities.
it was more on the 64-player maps. Like if you go on 64-player maps, it was terrible.
Well, I agree. The rubber banding and all that was really bad, but I'm talking about the fact that you would lose your single game, single player game save, and that wasn't even on 64-player. That was just a normal occurrence.
Apparently, if you would play single player and then straight into multiplayer and go back to single player, that's when it would fuck it up.
Exactly. So I mean,
I saw another game that did that.
What game was
Seems
that?
like there was one recently that did that. I don't know.
No, it wasn't. It was a show a while ago. What game was that?
GTA had an issue with that.
No, it was
yeah, GTA did
GTA.
have
Yeah, it was GTA.
Online.
Yeah, GTA Online.
Year, I remember that.
But it is kind of impressive to
They
think about
strictly
all the
warned us
games.
about that in beta.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, everyone wants to talk shit about Call of Duty, but like it's the one consistent game that's been there for what 7 years now.
And I'll be honest with you, Ghosts, I thoroughly enjoyed Ghosts.
For the single player campaign, it was okay. I was not blown away by it.
I was.
I mean, I've never been.
After upgrading to 10 sorry.
I've never been a Call of Duty fan, but I never liked to go any Call of Duty games online play. What I mean is like, regular, fucking just team deathmatch, because people always did the same shit. You're always getting spawn trap. People, I don't know.
No,
remember the spawn points and spawn traps. So you're always getting fucked.
Spawn camping on Call of Duty.
You have to.
Back on Modern Warfare, if you go there now, you would.
No, they still do it. I mean, like, all right, like let's say you get killed, then you would have somebody because if one team's on one side of the map, it's going to spawn you at a different, just to keep.
That's
you
exactly. You
pretty
just
much.
camp and you wait for them to come to you. That's what I do.
But-
If you're gonna keep doing this to me, I'm gonna camp here and I'm gonna wait for 9 minutes for you to come get me. If you ain't come here, the game's gonna end because I'm not gonna keep you not getting killed. It's not gonna happen. I will sit in the corner and wait for you to ask me if you're gonna keep on either. Two things that pisses me about Call of Duty is when people they find that one spot where they get sniped from. They're like 500 feet away from you somewhere else, and you literally just spawn. Fuck it, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna sit right here wait for you to come here.
See, it never bothered me. I mean, Rainbow Six, that was spawn camping.
Yeah.
Too excessive.
It was the first one. Oh my god, the casino one. Oh my god, the casino thing was the worst.
The library.
The library. That's what the library was. Oh.
That was horrendous.
But I mean, I think everyone's talk shit, but it's like it still sells 7 to 10 million copies.
I already
a year.
have the next one pre-ordered, so.
You see, I'm interested, but I'm gonna have to see more gameplay because I didn't like the whole futuristic thing on Black Ops myself.
Do we even have a release date for that?
Yeah,
November.
It's actually November.
Huh. Okay.
But I mean, for the trailer, I mean, I'm ecstatic for it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't seen.
He hasn't watched the trailer because he's afraid it's like the other trailers, where it ruins some big part of the game, which it did, as far as I know.
It was incredible.
There was nothing in
The
it.
track record for Call of Duty is like, hey, every awesome part of the game, it's in the trailer.
Especially the Kevin Spacey. I mean, I'm glad they tagged Kevin Spacey. That's gonna be adding a whole nother level to it. Imagine him being the whole storyline. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Dude. Oh, I didn't know I kept that in the story. Well, anyways, the DualShock 4's tracking light was actually designed originally for the VR stuff. So that's why it's always on. That's why they say you can't turn it off.
That's still bullshit to me, though.
Not really. If that's the reasoning for it, because
Why can't I turn it off? I'm not getting a Morpheus. Why can't I turn it off? It should be an option. Granted, I know that the light bar is mainly there now because we know it's for the Morpheus, but the fact that you can't turn it off, if I don't have a Morpheus, that doesn't benefit
How
me.
can you tell when your controller's on then? Every controller has something like that.
Yeah.
Have one. Make it an option.
Even on the DualShock 3, you had an LED doing it.
An LED
Granted, it was
is
one
completely
versus-
different than a
I
light
think
bar.
the biggest
The
thing
light bar is 3 LEDs. That's it.
But it's expanded completely
No,
across. It's like a
the thing-
flashlight.
The thing that pisses me off about people about complaining about, maybe not you general Corey, but is like, oh, I can see the light on the screen. Unless you're 3 feet away from like I was at my apartment and I had to end up moving my screen up a little bit, you don't even know it's there.
I see it in my screen, but only on situations where it's like a really dark scenario. A really dark
Unless
scene.
you like, because I mean, I game like this. I don't
Will,
game
I'm
like.
telling you that I see it. I'm just saying.
I turned mine on.
What do you-
Don't tell me I can't
No,
see it. What I'm telling you, I see
are
it.
you playing a game like this, light bar way up there for you to see it?
I'm saying I'm sitting on a couch with my hands out like this, playing the game, and it's pointing directly at the screen.
I liked.
It doesn't bother me like it bothers other people. I
liked
just want it to be an option.
In Thief, you can see it like light bouncing off your hand. So like every time you were visible, the light turned white.
Oh, and plus on Tomb Raider on the PS4, you play with PS4 or no? The backlight it goes from red to yellow when you have a torch in your
Yeah,
hand.
it flickers
Cool.
like a torch. It's
I'm not saying it's not. I mean, honestly, I think it's. I don't pay enough attention to it for it to be really kind of an effective gameplay tool.
What about the speaker?
I love the speaker.
I love the speaker, and I wish people would use it more. Like it's weird. Tomb Raider like started off using it, and then it just seemed like, then it's just for map stuff. Like at the beginning, I don't know if you noticed. I noticed it right away. It's like when you're crawling through all the bones and stuff, you can hear the crackling of the bones.
Oh, that's cool.
But then that just goes away. You never hear that again.
Oh no, I remember. The thing is, problem is like the speaker isn't loud enough to me because
Oh, tell me
when
about
I
it.
play with the headphones.
I'm playing Stick It to the Man, or I was, and the whole game is based around the speaker. Like you basically go around reading people's minds, and it doesn't play what the person is thinking on the screen. It plays it on the speaker, and even at its loudest setting, I could not hear what they were saying. So that sucks. But I mean, I have to stop and just kind of like listen to it like this, and I'm good.
The only game I can think of that I even heard the speaker use so far is Ground Zero, is when you'd set waypoints on the map.
I didn't even notice that. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Now, I'm wondering if the Morpheus, if that's why they have the little, what the jack is underneath the PlayStation, the DualShock 4.
No, that's for the charge station.
Well,
No, it's never been confirmed what that hole is.
The whole it is. I'll show you.
No.
That's how it charges.
No.
This thing right here.
No. The
Well,
one,
there's
there's a
probably
little hole next to it.
That thing right there. Right there.
Come here, let me see.
Which one?
On the bottom next to the
Yeah, that's a charge.
headphone jack. No, it's not a charger.
That's how it charges the controller.
No, it's not a charger.
That's the charger.
No. When you put it on the dock.
yeah.
No,
Go ahead, Caleb.
I don't know what dock you have, but my dock
When's
uses
that
the
going on the
same
dock?
charger.
For the charging.
The front.
Stewart.
My dock
Yeah.
uses the same charger as the one you would plug in the cord to. It does not use the bottom one.
Check it over there. Does it?
Yeah, it has.
Oh yeah, it has the thing. So yeah, I think it has multiple purposes.
Yeah, I think it's probably multiple purposes. I'm
So I'm
assuming.
looking over right now, and everything's saying secret, hidden feature, secret.
But like basically, with my dock, you set it down like this,
Yeah.
and it charges from the bottom.
From the bottom to the top.
Let me see. Does mine show low? Yeah, that's low. You can't really see it on the camera, I suppose. Anyways, it's definitely much lower than it used to be. I don't know about battery life or anything like that. I haven't really noticed any difference. Anyways, what else do we got? We got E3 coming up. Holy shit. You think we're going to see anything about Project Morpheus, or do you think it's going to be a while before you
I
get
guarantee we'll see something about Morpheus.
It's either gonna be holiday or it's gonna be spring summer next year. I guarantee it's gonna come fast. It's gonna come fast. It's gonna come hard. Yes, it
It's
will.
a year.
Maybe.
Shuhei made it sound like it was going to be a while.
But you're working on it for 4 years now.
Not something they want to get
But,
wrong.
yeah, they've also got the prototypes like all up to this point, which has been pretty like MacGyverish as far as like duct taping booths to their heads.
Well, you really can't have it because you have to remember for them to have the final design, they have to mass produce it. So that you're just trying to get things together to make sure it works properly.
I know, but just from what I saw, it seems like they just got to a point where they're comfortable with going, okay, we can show this off now, but don't get too excited because it's not ready yet. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know.
I'll go with Corey. I say about a year, maybe holiday next year. So that's what I'm thinking.
I just want to make it. I want it to be cost effective.
Yeah,
I want it to be affordable.
as long as it's, I would say 300, I'd be happy.
Oh, that's too much.
3 to 4, I'd be happy.
3 is still. I mean, to me, you're paying that much for the PS4. I mean, you're paying for the same price as PS4 for the.
I was telling James the other day. I was
I
saying
think we've heard everybody else's opinion. What would you pay for a VR headset?
Around 300, 350.
I just think that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
For that technology. I mean, there's
I agree because 250 is going to be on the cheap side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, it's the
How
same
much
price
does-
as the
how much does
PS4.
the
Unless I'm
head
able to
cost?
use this
What's up?
on cable and other devices.
What they're worried about is it's going to be like another peripheral, where it's just like, here's the peripheral, here's 10 games to play it.
No, no.
That's it. Nobody comes out
So
with
they got to
anything
make it
else.
compatible with every game.
Or you got to do the Kinect, where they just kind of strap it to the system, and that is the peripheral, which they might do.
I seriously doubt that they would do something as stupid as that because you'd have, if you don't make it backwards compatible with a lot of other games, I mean, even if it's like not the greatest, it'd be disservice.
You might see it patched into other games. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they do that now with the Oculus.
Or as long as they go from every game from this point on, it'll work. It'll work with this. I'm pretty sure developers have to know about Morpheus. They don't have to get working in the blind.
So he's 350 on 400. What do you say?
I say $300 to $400 I'll pay.
If you got to pick a number,
$350.
50.
250.
I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna get. Oh, Morpheus 250 snap. The button's broke. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, I think
Only
this
one
was-
front side of the screen's working.
Wow.
Like a
It
pirate.
came out at 350 at first, and it's now 200.
Yeah.
So you gotta think of quantity of product you buy and send it out
Who?
to the
Oh.
store. Gotcha.
I was like, what? I was like, who's Katrina Ross?
Happened. I just realized what happened. I'm like, what the hell is he giving him that look for?
I don't know what's going on.
He answered the wrong phone.
It's like, what the fuck?
I saw
Who is this person? What the fuck?
It's on my phone. Oh!
Ooh, Shaquanda. That's racist.
That's what.
But no, the Shield was $350 at first when it launched.
Mhm.
Then it dropped down to $200.
Mhm.
And I was like, $350 when I first saw it. Like, that's a little too much. Just for the simple games that it could play. But now that I can actually
Well,
play
I
my
thought it
games,
was a big issue because you wouldn't be able to play outside your home wireless network. So
It
it was,
was.
like, it was pointless.
That
This
is
is
a big
absolutely
issue.
pointless.
It did make it
I mean, it was okay if I wanted to play in a different room for a little bit or so. Fine, but $350 for
But
that?
$350 to play in another room is really too much money.
Now, $200, somewhat okay. But now the fact that I can actually play outside of my own network, like here,
Absolutely,
my
that's a
computer
selling
is,
point
what,
now.
30 miles away
Because
right
really, I'd pay $200 so I could play my PC games on the John. That's about as much as I would be playing it in another room.
And you have a Vita that's capable of doing
Well, now I do, yes, but
that.
Can you imagine if you play your PS4 games anywhere on the Vita? That would be
I
groundbreaking.
can.
Yeah, as
Well,
long as you
it's not anywhere
Good internet.
on the home wireless.
You got,
Go ahead, Caleb.
yeah, you gotta have really good.
Yeah, you have to have good internet, but yes, if you have good internet, it will let you play anywhere.
Now, does
See,
your
I gotta
PS4,
test that out. I haven't
PS4
tried
be
it
on
yet.
while you're playing it?
Yes.
So what now?
Your PS4 has to be on while you're playing it. Otherwise, it's a remote play. You're basically
It will turn on the
Streaming your-
PlayStation 4. Like you can have it in standby mode, and it'll wake it up, and to where you can play it.
Can you imagine playing like, say, Madden
Now,
or
do you
Call
have
of
to
Duty
have-
on a plane while you're just...
Do you have to have only good internet from your home network, or does that have to be good internet in both places you are?
Probably in both. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna play it at work, but my FIS cafe, the cafe has its Wi-Fi, but it's got like probably at least 40 people on it at any given moment. I'd probably be able to play.
I don't know, I think... Sorry, go ahead.
No, because they said I had to have the AC router, have like great internet speed to play my games or stream my games from home to the Shield. I have just the regular Verizon router at home, and I'm either
That's what I
connected
have.
to your internet through my phone or through like work internet. And
Now, with the
Okay.
recent update, is it more stable? Because I know when we were at the picnic, it was kind of like it kept backing up and going in, backing up
it's,
and
it is
going.
more stable in some of the other games that you can play, like the ones on the grid. Like they added some more games to the grid. And I can play Saint Rose on it for free, so I have it now from Home Bundle. I have it also on here that I can play. So
Okay.
I have two ways I can play the game.
I'll test it out. I might just leave my PS4 on standby tomorrow, and when I'm at lunch, I'll try to play.
Try.
What do you mean leave it on standby tomorrow? I leave mine on standby. Like
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that one day I come home and it's like unannounced firmware update.
Yay!
No,
What's going on, Caleb? I see
Does
hands.
does upgrade... Sorry.
This is I don't know if I. This is the
Aw.
dog. We've had her since last year, and she was a foster, and she had hip surgery, and today we adopted her. So she's
Aw, congratulations. She's
Hey,
adorable.
Shut the f-
Put me down.
I'm gonna shit in your hand.
No, I'm saying like to do your games automatically update too with the standby mode? Say
Yeah.
the game doesn't update.
I know
And,
it's down.
and the disc is in, or say if you have the game downloaded, will it automatically update?
No, I don't think it install. I think you once the update
It
installs.
downloads it, right?
Downloads, yeah, it does.
Okay, that's
Just
that's
install it.
technical install. That's
I
good.
mean, it's worth it either way. I mean, especially with the preloading that they now have.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to download your game for 2 weeks or whatever it is. And
Is this story still here about that or no?
what? That was last week.
No, the MLB story.
What's the story?
Anyways, well, it was when it was released, MLB to the show.
The digital version being
If you bought it, say 10 minutes after midnight, you could download it. If you pre-ordered it, you didn't get it downloaded till
2
3 p.m.
next day.
2 p.m. next day. It would be hot. I don't
Which
fucking-
they've made up for.
Yes. Yeah. No, because they got $10. I think it was $10.
It was $5, 6,000 points stubs that you bought earlier that you can use toward Road to the Show or anything, basically up your stats. But they also gave you, I can't remember what the other thing was. They gave you two things.
It was two, I think it was two $5 things. Two $5.
No, one was the 6,000 points, and then something else. I can't remember the
Yeah.
other thing.
But I mean, that's what people are complaining about the whole this new thing where you're not like the Steam just started doing what 2-3 years ago where you're able to preload the game from download or always been able to do that.
It's been been able to do that, I would say. If you already pre-ordered it and the game comes out, like say Arkham Knight comes out in October of this year, I think I'm going to pre-order it this week. But I want to say once the game comes out, you'd be able to download it right then and there.
Oh shit! When I pre-ordered BioShock from Good Man Gaming, I had it downloaded the week before it even came out.
Nice.
But that's if they have it already up on the
Yeah.
But they may not release it to the game developer has to release it to Steam to the actual launch.
Mm-hmm.
So all depends on them, on the game company at that point.
Well, the big old thing that could cause the company to be aware of that was a jackass who decided to go into the files and release spoilers on GTA 5. I would like to personally
There's always gonna be.
I would love to punch that dude in the face because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
It's like the hot coffee dude. I'm gonna punch him in the face too.
There's a $5 credit towards it to the PlayStation Store, as well as the 6,000 credits.
Nifty.
Sorry, just wanted to.
That's fine. Epic Games is releasing a new Unreal Tournament game. It will be free. Not free to play, just free. It will be moddable and, what is it, PC, Mac, and Linux.
Yeah.
Surprised there's no like PS4, but you can't really do much modding and stuff there, I guess. But
I guess I hope that comes in next generation where like you can make your own maps. I think that's the next groundbreaking
It
thing.
is. It's a crowdsourced game. So basically, it says fans with an Unreal 4 Engine subscription, which I believe is not free. I'm not sure how much it would cost. Can participate in crowdsourced development in the next Unreal Tournament with fan-created mods playing an integral role in the post-launch. And they intend to create a marketplace where creators can give away or sell their custom content.
I remember we saw that a couple weeks ago where they were talking about the licensing. I think it was like 15 a month, something like that.
Yeah, I want to say like 15 months.
It was a small amount, though. It was really cheap. Maybe $30, I can't remember.
I rather just pay. We can't just like pay like $100 a year and be over with. I mean, like.
You know what I'd like to get access to and get my hands on?
Yeah.
Snowdrop Engine. Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
I would just look at just the tools for hours.
I remember I did that for Far Cry. I even printed out the entire game.
What about if somehow you got your hands on like say the like GTA engine? Like you create your own like sandbox game if you wanted to.
I don't have the time or the
No, just imagine because people who create the Minecraft worlds, imagine them creating a GTA world. Like just imagine.
Guys working on the ice mod for GTA.
Yeah, imagine if they got their hands on the ability to actually use the actual GTA engine. That'd be fucking amazing.
And a sad day. Dying Light. I wanted to make sure I said that instead of Daylight. Was originally supposed to be released sometime this year or like fall. However, it has been delayed until February 2015, which is around my birthday. Just to hint. Anyway.
I think
you guys never buy anything for my birthday.
No, I think companies are being so much.
I think they're pressured into announcing.
It's not pressured. I think they're being super cautious about what happened after Battlefield 4. You gotta remember.
It might be just a residual of that, but I think it's more or less a situation where they got a lot better response maybe than they anticipated they would get. And now they're like, okay, we need to polish this a little bit more so that we do.
I would rather wait a year to get a nice polished game than something that maybe not.
Than Dead Island Riptide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which came out 9 months after the original.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that a long time ago.
It really came after 9 months after? Not even a year?
I think it was just under a year that it came out. Might have been a year and a half. I can't remember the exact details. It's been a while. But it was something that was completely out of the norm.
Sorry, I was laughing at the chat there.
It's true. He looks like that all the time with the beard now, though.
It looks like Dexter Morgan.
I'm plotting, bitches.
Why are you talking like Frank Underwood?
I didn't want to say it in case there were spoilers in it. It's Ronnie.
And now for Corey's story.
And now for Corey's story. Borderlands 2 on the Vita is the worst version of this game. And
A lot of the guys we've been games listening to a podcast on this car on the way to Publix, and they were just fucking ripping a new asshole. I'll let you know your opinion of it, Corey.
I personally haven't had any frame rate issues per se. I did get past the first part with the ice shell for where first time you meet Hammerlock.
Whatever his name is.
Hammerlock, and I had maybe like 6 people on the screen. I didn't have any issues. Granted, I haven't been into really big situations yet. Like I've been through the original portion where I fought some bullymongs, and then I fought the people and got to Hammerlock, and that's where I ended because I was like, okay, I experienced it, I'll play it later, I want to play Uncharted right now.
I think your best test would be right after when you go out. You know how you have to go get the fuse to shut off the power thing?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be like 6 or 7, 8 guys there, so you might be able to...
Well, you got all those guys in that area.
And plus right-hand side.
The bully ones, and
Yeah.
you've got Rack.
Yeah, so that'd be a very good test to see what they're doing.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll get more into it once I'm able to play Borderlands 2 for any amount of time.
It's a half a rack.
If they're saying Borderlands 2 is the worst version of a good game, well, no shit. Of course it's the worst version. It's on a handheld.
Well, what I was saying is, like, they took this game,
Huge game.
and it's Gearbox, and I
it's
feel
not Gearbox.
Well, I know Gearbox didn't do this, but Gearbox, it's their baby.
Allow them to do it. This is the word for it.
And you take this game, it's awesome.
With
they're
the
like,
DLC
let's cram it
packs.
down, with the DLC packs, which makes it sound really great, but then you're cramming it down in this little console. And if you see that the console can't pull it off, why did you still release
They
it?
do pull it off, though. I mean, granted, I don't do the frame rates, but if you see the game in action, it's on par with some of the console games for like the PS3 and the Xbox.
I guarantee it
360.
doesn't look any worse than
It
Xbox
looks
360.
fantastic.
Compare Xbox 360 to PC.
That's true.
I mean, I have to give them a lot of credit. They made it look really good on the Vita. Plus, you have all the content.
How many
the
cores
frame
is the
rate
Vita
stuff.
anyways?
What's up?
How many cores is the Vita? The Vita processor. How many cores is it?
I don't know, honestly.
I mean, once I finish Uncharted, I'll load it back up. We can do a review of it, or we can just do a playthrough. Well, not a full playthrough, obviously.
Can't you
You need to do the game save thing, which
Yeah.
I think that's out now.
Yeah.
What games?
It allows you to take a game save. Oh, you don't.
I don't have a PS3 version.
No, you guys. I have it on my computer. I can take your Xbox 360 and turn it into a PC one to work. Whichever.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I got my characters on my.
I would love that.
We can modify game saves to get it on
That
there.
would be fan.
That's
fucking-
what
I would kill for that. So if you can do that,
Yeah.
I will pay you.
You need a copy of your game save to your USB, bring it to me, and I can do it on my computer for you.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Because I have to complete my playthrough.
That's how I was playing on PC. I was like, I didn't
Excellent.
want to have to go through all the damn thing again, so I loaded my 50 character into it and playing with them.
So the biggest complaints were the frame rates, the graphical downgrade, which basically
Which is understandable.
referring to draw distance and the amount of characters that are allowed to be on the screen.
And the fact you can't have bodies. Everything explodes into a giant blood mist, basically.
Everything feels laggy. Controls suck. The controls thing annoys the piss out of me. I don't have a Vita, but I can feel where people are coming from.
It was awkward to use at first. I think with the peripheral, though, the triggers, it's probably going to be a lot
triggers
easier.
Feel weird to me, but they're definitely an upgrade from originally trying to cram my hands around this.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the whole touchpad thing is weird. I don't like that.
Yeah, and what the problem is that they don't have enough inputs for you to be able to do things like sprint because it's not a clickable.
I feel like
Yes,
if you're going to bring out a Vita, and especially a new Vita,
Most phones these days have one.
why not incorporate two extra triggers, or two triggers, basically?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine it's got hardware limitation.
Well, you got a touchpad that's even more technical crap going in there. I'm just saying.
It's also a lot thinner.
Yeah, I'd rather have a bulky piece of shit that works than something that, like, what they were describing is basically now they've gone too unsensitive. Like, because basically there were complaints of people accidentally hitting the back of it, causing it to go off. Now it's like, you hit it 3 times and it maybe registers 1.
Yeah, and I agree because the sprinting, if you do the back, it's like, God damn it, it won't sprint.
Yeah.
So I just map that to the front.
Why
So you can
is-
remap everything.
Why didn't they make the things like the other controllers where you press down on it and you can run?
Again,
Oh,
probably
yeah,
hardware
there's not.
limitations.
Yeah, that is probably a limitation. I don't see that being very comfortable at all, trying to click down a thumbstick.
Even then, I just don't know if they have the ability to have just in the slimmest,
Yeah.
you know.
Like I said, I'd rather have a
Clickable.
thick thing that works, and now you've made it a thick thing that works.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Multiplayer can only have 2 people now as opposed to 4.
Which is kind of that's a letdown.
It is a letdown. I mean, I can see why, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Borderlands is made for co-op and having 4 people playing at the same time. That's the heart of the game.
The thing is, a lot of the people talking about it, it does make me sound like I'd rather. What the hell?
It's not shit though, like the train shit in the floor or something in there?
Oh, I don't know.
To me,
Now I just feel like free shit. So basically, yeah, it just makes me want to go back to playing on PC.
what?
I'd kill to play it on PC again. I love it.
512 in the Vita? That doesn't make any damn sense.
What would you say?
There's only 512 of RAM in the Vita.
Yeah. Most consoles don't have a shit ton of RAM. Now they
Dude,
do it.
The cheapest phone Metro has a gigabyte of RAM in it. Seriously?
Well, who was that? Was it you that was talking about that? Yeah, I can taste it. That your phone actually outperforms PS Vita on a game, right?
On Jetpack Joyride, but I think that's more of a development. They didn't develop for
I just
the
can't see
Vita.
how
It
you
was just
can
a
game
port
with less than a
that they just
gigabyte of
threw
RAM.
on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 100 times better on my phone than it is on the Vita.
Which is sad.
But you got to remember, the Vita game was outsourced to Big Ant Studios, where Half Brick made the Android game for this. So they developed it in-house versus developing it in a third party.
40. Copy pasta.
Oh, basta.
So yeah, we'll have Corey fire up probably in about a month or so.
Once I finish Uncharted.
Uncharted games are long though. It seems like if you haven't played
Good.
it before and know where everything is, it seems like they're really long.
Good, because I want it to be long. The game's awesome so far.
We also have some big news, I guess, from Microsoft. Unless you've been living under a rock today, they will be removing the Kinect from a certain SKU.
I think it's a bad idea.
I kind of agree. It's
It's
like
a bad idea. Terrible idea.
because I mean,
Why?
Because, okay,
here's the deal.
oh,
You said on a platform, you said every system you put out is going to have this on it, and now you're saying no, not as
I
much
completely agree
anymore.
with him because if you are going to end up buying an Xbox One, and go ahead and buy it, have fun with it. But if I'm going to buy it and you're going to guarantee me that every system has, so that means that developers are actually going to make games for it compared to last gen when you got these shitty games.
They're not, though.
They've
What do
essentially
you
gone
mean?
backwards.
What do you mean?
There's no Kinect games practically.
Because they're probably still trying to develop for
Even
it.
if it's just shipping
Because
with it.
everybody agrees that both systems were rushed out. So that means that some developers are behind.
I think they.
Yes, they were.
I think it feels rushed, but I think what it is like the pressure us gamers, not us in general. I guess I'm putting us all in one big category. But anyways, the gamers nowadays want information like now. It doesn't matter if it's in pre-alpha, prototyping.
But how long was the Xbox One in tell me there's no games out for it now? I mean, like, no games even being made for it besides Kinect Sports? Or
Yeah, well,
Dance Central.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dance Central.
It's
was
shipping
on here.
with a Kinect, but they're still not developing for it.
The thing is,
so then why
you
aren't
set
the
out a-
developers developing for it then?
You set out a framework saying basically all this is going to be on
Yeah.
one system. Here's what you can do with it. Now it's like, never mind.
Even if it's shipping with it, doesn't mean necessarily everyone's using it, or would be interested.
I see a lot of people using it just for its voice controls because they're too lazy to hit a fucking button and press. I guess.
Here's the deal. When I used my Kinect, that's all I used it for. Xbox, turn it off.
See, to me, we don't know how much they're going to charge for a Kinect separately. So if it's $100 and you want
He
it,
said it will
it's an
not
option.
be exactly $100.
James, how much did the original Kinect cost? Besides,
120.
so I do. There's no way. That's why another thing I don't understand why they're only taking $100 off. There's no way the Kinect's going to cost less than $100 on the shelf. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I have to agree. The way that Phil said it, it could be taken either way. There could be. We're focused on games. We want people to be able to enjoy this. $99.
I don't think so.
Or
No way.
he said it's not going to be $100. So,
I think they were taking a hit already with it being only $100 more than the PS4. I think they were already charging less than what they.
I read this that the Xbox One is actually making more money per console than the PS4. They're making like $47 per console, and the PS4 is only making like
Doesn't matter. You're still
$38.
turning a profit, which is a massive difference from what they were doing previously.
Yeah, but no, I just think it's a bad decision because if you have to have consistency. When you just, if they were going to need to drop the price, just drop the price. Keep the Kinect in there. Just drop.
I agree.
$50.
At this
Drop the price
point,
$50.
at this point, you've done two things. One, you've done exactly what I said. You've taken a framework and just said, fuck it. It's not like that anymore. Also, you're taking, was it 100? It's probably going to be like $150.
I'd say 150 easily, if not more.
I don't know.
Is it a USB connector, or what kind of connector does
I think it's
proprietary?
For the Xbox One, but the developers for PC, it's for USB.
So eventually, I get just like the PS4 camera, you're gonna find an attachment or a adapter in less than a year. That's gonna be able because every system, even the Wii, was able to hook up to a PC. And those weren't what do you call it? Yeah, those were proprietary too.
Well,
Sorry. go ahead.
I think with dropping the price and taking the Kinect off, you pretty much you go from saying, well, listen, the Xbox is, pretty much the Kinect is the Xbox. It's like, this is what it is. You get it regardless if you want it or not. Now you're saying, all right, fuck the Kinect. You can just have the Xbox. You're pretty much just shitting in the face of every person who bought it at launch. Then you're shitting in the face of the developers who want to develop games that use the Kinect, but
because now you just lost share.
That's called being an early adopter.
I kind of agree with you. No.
When you're going, it's backwards from the way it was.
Yeah.
Last time they're like
every single thing that Microsoft said they were going to do, they flip-flopped over.
everything.
Every
Based on
little
fan
thing.
feedback, though.
I don't think there's a single thing that Microsoft has said that they have not gone back on.
But this is all based on fan feedback and uproar.
But you guys
It's not like they're just saying, "Oh, we're doing this. Oh, by the way, everyone wants it. We're changing everything." It's everyone went crazy about it, and then they changed it because that's what people wanted.
Well, like Moonlit said, the Kinect didn't catch on. To me, it's like they were trying too hard to push it out. It's like
Because
they were forcing it on the people.
Sorry. It's basically a voice camera.
Well,
There's no games.
It's actually the true home theater PC.
I agree with to some extent because since there's no games out for except some shitty ass kids games, all it was used for was basically entertainment. There's no games involved with Kinect. It was just being able to say record that.
They're playing
pause
against
that.
Kinect. They're just not great.
You know what's funny is that
between.
there's been consoles in the past that already had that function on. The PlayStation 2 could pull that off.
What?
Voice commands.
Really?
Yeah, remember SOCOM?
Oh, SOCOM. Yeah, SOCOM.
Well, like I think personally, if Microsoft would have said, all right, we're just going to release it without the Kinect. Look at, let's say, for instance, look at the PlayStation 4. Okay, no camera. They thought about it, but they decided against it. Look how well the camera has sold just because of Twitch. That's really why the only reason people buy it. Okay, not because some.
It's only $60. There's no way.
Well, yeah.
Microsoft's
What I'm
gonna
saying
price
is,
match that.
what I'm trying to say is, I think Microsoft would have had a better chance of the Kinect being sold, or well, they forced it down your throat. But still, what I'm saying is, if they would have went the opposite way and didn't bundle Kinect with the Xbox One, they might have actually done better in selling the Kinect.
No, absolutely not.
Price-wise?
With the original
Price-wise?
Xbox 360,
See,
no one bought a
the
Kinect.
problem with the price-wise is that
No one bought it.
every single mother and father of kids during Christmas time, they went to the store and they saw two prices. One was $500, one was $400. Which one do you think the average?
I'm saying, but in the argument that we're making though is that the Xbox 360, the Kinect was separate, and no one bought it
I think
because there was no
at
use
this point,
for it.
The whole scenario has helped Sony in that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like instead of bundling it together, they separated the camera, and it actually sold more because
It was
I
sold
guess
out for 2 months, I think,
technically
wasn't it, at least?
Oh yeah, for the first
I
time.
think it's also
on Amazon still.
It's also a lot cheaper, and it serves its purpose because it's a camera. Whereas the Kinect, you're buying it for the games and voice commands and all that, but there's no non-existent games. You're marketing it wrong.
The
and
funny
it's too
thing is,
expensive.
I
for
think
just-
there are better games for the PS4 camera, like the game room.
There's two.
The game room is funner than Kinect Sports. I can put that price that myself. Experience playing both.
I see all kinds of people playing Player. They must really love that game on Twitch. And you,
Well, that's because they're doing the live shows. But what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say is, I don't think many PS4 gamers would want a Kinect Sports type game for their PlayStation 4. I wouldn't.
Right.
I
I want it's just like the VR headset. If they're gonna bring out something like that, I want something like the Move, because if I would have originally bought a PS3 instead of an Xbox 360, I would have loved the Move. Baseball, boxing, tons of games you could, and they actually were good. Tons of games you could play, and they were actually good.
I think the problem with the Move on the
Like a Barbie.
PS3 is it was brought out on a console that it shouldn't have been brought out on. I think the Move should have been just for the PlayStation 4. That's just me.
Well,
Agreed.
I think they took it the right way. I think they started out with some tech. They're like, here, play with this, see how it does. We'll improve on the tech because we already know we're working on Project Morpheus.
I think the biggest
now
problem.
they're bringing out this tech, and I think what's going to happen is they're going to be like, here's this, play with this, and I'm hoping it takes off. I really do.
The problem with the Kinect is like the reason I like the Move is because you actually have controls in your hand. The Kinect, it's so hard. I guess they're either their system, but they're either the programming or the processing power isn't accurate. I don't know if it's updated or not. It still isn't
It's
accurate
accurate
enough.
enough. It's pretty impressive.
It is pretty impressive for having 0 things in your hands. What I didn't like is racing games.
That's
That's just awkward.
I didn't have a problem with it.
I'm gonna know people.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. I didn't have a problem with it.
What about I can't remember with the voice commands on the PlayStation 4? It doesn't use the mic at all, does
Yeah,
it?
it does. Yeah, it
You
does.
can use either, yeah.
Okay. Well, see, right then there is, I think, what if Microsoft was going to do this, they should have given the option to not have the Kinect to do it, because apparently you can't do it without the Kinect.
You
That's
can't
what
do voice controllers without the Kinect.
As far as I know, you
Listen
can.
to.
The microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
That's
didn't.
funny.
Does it though? Does it work without the Kinect?
I don't know.
about that.
At
Neither
this
do
point
I.
in time.
Ask Kirk. Kirk,
Yeah.
are you watching?
I don't know. I just, at this point, I kind of don't really. I'm not impressed with the move. I mean, I think they should have done it in the first place. But I just kind of think now that they're just trying to stop the bleeding from.
What about
Not
the
a
other
bad
stuff?
launch.
Motion control's a novelty.
What about the
Yeah,
other
it
stuff
is.
that
It is.
came out
Technically,
today?
it's not a bad launch. It's just that it didn't do as good as the PlayStation. It could be just because it's cheaper. That's probably the biggest.
No, the thing with the PS4 is it's cheaper and it has better hardware, and you can change out the hard drive, unlike the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Which I think is the worst thing that Microsoft did was try to go digital
They
with
would've
the
said
shitty ass 500 gigabyte hard drive.
Yeah, that was. I don't know.
That's
what
kind of
hell
the
they were
dumbest
doing.
thing I've ever
Same
seen.
with PlayStation, it's only 500 gig, but
I can,
Yeah, but
then
you-
you can change it out. Yeah.
You can change it out, and it's
how
not.
are you gonna go all digital with only a 500 gigabyte hard drive in there?
You know what I'd like to hear? I'd like to hear the metrics on how many of the 7 whatever million have swapped out their drives for something bigger. I want to know.
I have had the money. I would do it in a heartbeat. I don't have the money right now to do it. I would.
I think I went with a 1 or 1.5.
If I'm gonna upgrade, I'm gonna go to at least 2 gigabytes. I have to worry about it for a couple years.
Terabyte.
Sorry, 2 terabytes. Yeah, 2 gigabytes. With so many games on there.
That's an update for Battlefield.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not impressed. It's like I said. It's just I feel like they're still playing catch up. Which
They are.
last gen the PlayStation 3 was playing catch up to the 360. This gen,
Their hardware is literally 1.5 times.
I
One time.
wouldn't say 1.5 times.
It is. Their processor and their RAM is 1.5 times better than the Xbox One, hands down.
yeah, there's a big difference between
The RAM,
DDR3 and DDR5.
Yeah.
Well, the GPUs are
DDR.
technically the same. Technically, just one has more cores open than the other. I mean, which can make a big difference. The RAM is where the big difference is, and where it's just outdoing the Xbox One.
Yeah,
I mean-
sorry.
I'm not a big fan of the whole Windows 8 interface. So simplicity to me is better than.
I
And
agree.
see, that's another problem with
Fancy.
Microsoft is they're like they put out an operating system and basically pulled an Apple move. They're like basically, here's this new way of using Windows. You're gonna like it.
Yeah,
Well-
that's what I'm gonna like.
I have a buddy who has an Xbox One,
He fucking hates
Yeah.
it, man.
and he says he pretty much hates the interface because they made it so much harder to use. I mean, I don't think it's like hard,
On the PC or the
but
the
it's
Xbox One?
unnecessarily harder. It's just funky. He said it's like
I agree.
you have to go through all these menus to find shit to change, and
It was a step backwards.
it's just not intuitive. It's not intuitive at all.
Give it 6 months, they'll roll out a new one.
Think about in between Blades and what the 360 is.
I think I make you lose all
That's where it
your
was-
wallpapers again that you paid for.
That's where it was.
They never
perfect,
lost
really.
them, they just don't work well.
But before they started to try to make the 360 look like Windows 8, and after Blades, that's where the sweet spot was. And then now they're just like, oh,
Right after the Blades, that was the perfect, like when you're able to, you could have your friends out in your little like area of like
Yeah.
perfect dark. That was cool. And then they went to the shit. I was like, what?
Then
So
it's like everything
So basically, you
paused,
paid
but
$5 for this premium like wallpaper thing, and then it's just gone.
You can't use it anymore. Sorry.
Sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Well, I think where Sony did good is with PlayStation Plus. That right there,
Yeah.
they've steadily grown it into a.
Literally, So
a nicer service.
PS Plus and the games per month thing, they started whooping the fuck out of.
Well, going back to the original story that we started on, it sounds like Microsoft is actually trying to catch up in that regard by revamping Games for Gold.
And instead of getting,
Speaking of games for gold,
and Netflix too. That they're taking them off paywall.
Finally,
And
Yeah.
Twitch
I said 10
streaming.
years too late.
it only took them 10 years.
And
Yeah.
Twitch streaming. And the Twitch streaming stuff. Which I never... That was just retarded to me. That was the dumbest shit ever. You've already paid for it.
Yeah.
Retarded.
Are you liking that new update for the Twitch streaming though? I like it. It pops up now and tells you when people are watching and shit.
Yeah, it's nice. I wish they would... I think they're going to revamp it some more. I think it's just going to get better.
Yeah.
It's, because I don't think it was actually... I don't think the app was made by anybody who remotely dealt with Twitch. I think the one for the Xbox One was made with Twitch. So it's a little nicer, but I think it'll get better. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've already noticed a couple of improvements. Like they switched up the way that the button functions, and that might have been there to begin with. I can't remember, but I only just discovered it.
No, you can have the choice now to save the stuff instead of it just automatically doing it.
And I lost a couple of good clips.
No,
because
okay,
of that.
I'm confused. Why is it not automatically recording when I'm already playing a game? Because it's happened to me constantly. I had this cool ass shit happen. You'll press the share button and it's not fucking there because it wasn't recording in the fucking first place.
I don't think I've had that problem.
Happened to me 3 times. I missed my
I
first
don't-
screen save on the game with my creative player. Couldn't save it.
I don't think it was ever supposed to just record just all the time.
It constantly is recording. When you
Yeah,
start the game,
You have to start it. You have to start it.
No. Now,
Yeah.
Do you do it now?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
I don't
You're
think I've
supposed
ever had to start it. It's
I've
always
never
just
once
been
had to start
recorded.
it. All I have to do is press down the
All right.
button, pops up with the
All right.
save.
Go to your save stuff where all you save for each game. Now tell
Yeah.
me if it's recording all the time, because don't you think if it was recording?
No.
No, it overwrites each 15 minutes unless you hit save.
Yeah.
It just overwrites it again.
Yeah. So basically,
Well-
what's happening to me is it's not even doing it until if it happens. I have to press. If I've missed so many good plays, basically you have to hit the button for it to start, and then after that you can.
All right, what I'm trying to tell you is what was why would it do that if it's just, what I'm trying to say is if that's the point, every game that you play there would be 15 minutes of the last stuff you played.
No,
There is.
He's overwrites it.
Or there was, at least for me.
Yeah, there was.
Like it literally would save everything in 15-minute chunks. Now the only problem I had with that is like every time I hit the share button, it saved that 15-minute chunk.
Yeah.
That's what it used to do. Now it doesn't do that. Now it says
You
did it and you have to say share or save clip.
No, I'm make save for me. I never heard it says save.
There's
clip.
2 different options now. You can choose if you go into the settings. I know it's confusing. But
go to your
Changing
PlayStation.
the fucking works.
PlayStation from where you're at right now.
not without losing you. Well,
I can go look at mine.
could.
What I was going to tell you to do is log in, go to your save data management, whatever it's called, I don't remember, and the last game you played. Tell me if there are 15 minutes of recorded video.
That won't be there only because you didn't hit save or share.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Why, if it was going to, why is he complaining about it not saving it if he never told it to start recording?
Well, you don't
wanna
have to. You don't have to tell it to start recording. You shouldn't have to tell it to start recording. It should be recording constantly. Then when you hit save, that's when it goes back and saves this chunk. Well, at least has this chunk available.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, why would you expect there to be saved data there if you've never told it to start? It's not constantly saving. It's not doing that. Or you would have saved videos in your stuff. I'm telling you. Don't you think if it was saving, you'd have some saved stuff in your collections?
It used to. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It was never. I don't think it was supposed to work like that. I think what it was is you were supposed to start recording, and it would record for 15 minutes.
No, because you never know when you're going to want that 15 minutes. That's the whole
Exactly.
thing.
So why would it?
Fair enough.
Why would it constantly record if it's not saving any of that stuff that it's constantly or supposedly recording?
It's recording constantly because you could run into a cool moment and be like, Xbox, record that. Now, this is Xbox, but they both work the same way.
Yeah.
It's basically a DVR. It has a chunk of 15 minutes HD footage that it can record. It's constantly running that through. each second really, it's running that through, and when you hit save, that's when it takes that last 15 minutes or less, depending on what you have it set up to do now.
Exactly, but what he was complaining about was that it not saving his cool stuff because it didn't record what. That's what I'm saying.
What's happening?
So, but with the update, did you hit share and then like save clip, or what?
You how do you know when you're going to do anything?
Before the update happened, I could just press. After something happened, I would wait a few seconds just so it would, buffer whatever, hit it, and it would be there. And sometimes it wouldn't, because sometimes it would be a glitch. Like there's a glitch.
Yeah, there was some glitches.
But
I actually had to
now what's happening is I've done it twice. Now what happens is I press it, and it just goes to the screen, and it shows each box shows my very last save I did, and it doesn't say anything else. I was like,
there might be more. I don't know. I haven't got to experiment with it. I'll have to
that's what I was trying to tell you. He's complaining about not getting his cool stuff, but what you're saying it's doing, it's not. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
But that's the way it's described. The way it's been happening since launch of my PS4. All I have to do is press the share button, and automatically it pops. You hit the video button, and it goes automatically see where the clip was at. And you edit it. Go ahead and share.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before the update, what I would do, I would just hit share. That's it.
Yeah.
I walk away. It has the last 15 minutes. It has the screenshot.
Everything. Yeah,
is there.
save it in there.
But the thing is,
what's happening
when
now?
they changed that, now you have to choose what you're saving, which is kind of weird. And it sucks, sort of.
Well, the fix I found out was if you ever start a new game up, hit the share button, back out, and then somehow it starts working then.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know why they did that.
I'm so angry that I didn't get a chance to save my first Grand Slam on the baseball game.
So anyways, they're looking to improve Games for Gold. They're going to be having better games, hopefully. They're actually changing their thing to be more like PlayStation Plus, where you can keep the games so long as you keep paying for subscription. You're dying again, aren't you? All right, so all apps are also past the paywall. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see. Somebody created. Well, that's not really a news story. I don't know why that's in there. But anyway, somebody created a portable Ouya, which I thought was interesting.
Isn't that the same thing as Corey carrying his phone around?
Pretty much.
So now you can not play the Ouya anywhere.
I thought it was just a giggle story.
Since we're on the topic of PlayStation 4 live streams, we have seen some weird shit. But
what was it the last time right before that? The guy was giving a girl two girls tattoos or some shit.
Yeah, they were doing like full back tattoos and shit while they were sitting there talking on the PlayStation 4.
I could watch that, but now I don't want to see people like some dude like undressing his passed out wife. That's just retarded.
Yeah. Well, I've seen quite a few things that were.
I still don't understand how it wasn't a crime.
Well, that's his wife, and I think she was drunk, not really technically passed out.
Yeah.
But
she wasn't saying she was. I think they were both drunk. She was the only one drunk there.
Did you ever see the one where it's the little Mexican guy and he's in a small apartment and he's always dancing and he sings the Power Ranger songs and shit like that?
What?
Yes, dude. He's like this little Mexican guy. He might not be, but he looks like a little Mexican guy. And he's like, "Go, go, Power Rangers!" And he's just doing all the Power Ranger stuff, man.
What?
He has like tons of fucking.
Little do we know this is Jason David Frank.
But listen, he has tons of viewers and people love the guy. Like you have some assholes in there talk shit about him, but people just come in there, man, do your thing, dance, sing. You know, they're just loving it. He's popular.
So basically, people not just having sex on their PlayStation 4. We've actually seen preaching, which was a weird one. Parties, drugs, weapons, people assembling toys. Well, actually, they were more like models or action figures, whatever you want to call them. And as Will said, we've seen somebody getting a full back tattoo. And he's like, "Hey, man, thanks for hanging out with us."
Yeah.
It's just like the weirdest thing. I don't know.
I think as long if people are going to do that instead of I don't know, you can't charge them extra. It's got to be some way because I think you should be able to do it because I mean it's a camera. You can't hook your camera up to the PC. So how is she going to do it? I mean, I think because if you have the camera, you should be able to use it.
Well, it's either way. If they can't do it on PlayStation 4 and they want to do it, they'll do it on Twitch on their PC.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't. As long as it's not too extreme. I don't fault anybody for trying to have a good time.
I just don't see how it's like YouTube now. There's no way you're gonna be able to track to say the 1 million or 2 million cameras that have been sold.
Well, they do have the ability to flag those inappropriate.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that because there's a lot of people out there, a lot of fucking trolls out there. They're funny. I don't like that.
I mean, there's fucking hackers that do swatting, which is when they get the SWAT called on somebody that they don't like. So
No, the real problem, the biggest problem I have with that is somehow the person will give up. Oh, I bet you'll come to my house. Who in the right mind gives the person the address or their real name about anything to this person? Like seriously, who's dumb enough? Yeah, come out, whoop your ass. My address does 1234 Main Street. Bet you won't see you here. Whoop whoop.
235, not gonna happen. Let's see. Didn't see the news adding Connect free version. Yes,
I don't know.
You missed
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I think he was just. I just think it's. I kind of find it kind of cool that people do that kind of stuff. Not like the extreme stuff, but it's cool to me to watch. Like if James decided he wanted to put this show on the PlayStation, we could do this on the PlayStation all day long. You know what I mean?
I considered it for tonight, but the problem is how do we communicate with you?
Well, you can still do the Hangout. You would turn on Twitch streaming on your PlayStation 4, and just do the Playroom. Same thing. It's just we'd still do this.
You have to turn the speaker on so we could hear him. That's all. It would be an echo maybe, but you'd still be able to hear him.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's probably a way you could do it, but either way, that'd be cool.
I mean, I've thought about doing it. Like, they really need a way for us to be able to do something very similar to this.
What about, is there video chat
They
yet?
don't have video chat built in yet.
And now that would be cool. If you could do a video chat while you Twitch streamed, that would be cool.
Yeah, or a Hangout type app would be really nifty.
Well, just a party chat. Do a party chat, but it doesn't broadcast the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have one day.
Are you able to say people have the same game? Are you able to jump into your game and play it or no?
Not yet, no.
Do what now?
No, he's talking about the helping hand.
No. I think that's something they'll have to work on, which I didn't expect it to be launched, whatever. But it's something that you got to understand. Not everybody's going to have the same internet connection. So,
I still say I'm happy with people say there's not many advertisements on Microsoft, but there's still advertisements. I have yet to see, unless I'm in the store, overzealous advertisements on my PS4. Not once.
The only advertisement you might see an advertisement starting someone's Twitch stream, and then like if you look at PlayStation Now or the news that they have on the main screen, you may say the only advertisement I see is PlayStation specific games. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-order Watch Dogs.
Or PlayStation Plus. 3 months a year.
The PlayStation Plus thing gets old though. When I already have PlayStation Plus, I don't want you advertising.
Well, I don't mind. Like I'm saying, I don't mind. But if you're out there advertising bacon French fries or whatever,
advertising for time. I mean, all the shitty advertisements they had on Xbox Live after they're already charging for it too. That's double dipping. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. How dare you put advertising on my screen because I decided?
Oh yeah. I'm paying for a service and you're putting ads in my face. But then again, that's cable TV. But then
I don't pay for Hulu, so that would make
cable
sense.
TV too. So.
Yeah.
Anywho, that does it for stories. Does anybody else have anything else to mention?
Nope.
I got a new pair of shoes today.
So did I.
Some New Balance. Oh, you want to see my shoes that I have on now? They're big as fuck.
Hey, you might want to. Yeah.
Ooh, that's sexy.
Let's make like a Christmas present and wrap this up.
Not you made like a tree. Get the fuck out of here.
It's already 12:30 by the time I get
All right,
home. I
guys.
need to take meds.
This has been James from the OtR Podcast.
This has been Will.
Corey in pain.
Caleb.
And our special guest.
It's been episode.
Thanks guys for hanging out with us. We shall see you next week. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page,
Later, guys.
facebook.com/groups/OTRmail.
Peace all.
And our address, the New Chat Network /OTR.
That's another one,
The
y'all gonna.
podcasters of the.
See if we don't do multi-track recording.
Hey, you should take that one out.
To our fellow community members.
Play. Do y'all have the one handy? Play it again. I want to hear it.
No.
Fuck
Well, no, I don't. Sorry.
What handy?
Fucking fucks.
Yeah.
I got it. Because you know what happened? It let us make Google Play.
I love that thing. Does anybody have it as a notification?
I was
Not
going
yet.
to, but I wanted to blow it up, but I couldn't. It's louder anyways.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you need me to say something kind of fucked up, let me know, and I'll set it in the
See,
mic.
that's no fun though. You gotta let it be spontaneous.
Yeah.
Gotta let it flow.
Like the shut the fuck up to the dogs. That was a good one.
Yes, that was by far the best moment I've heard so far.
It would have been better if I had been right up on the mic.
No. It was much better here in the background because it's like you hear you walk away and we're just waiting for you to hear. I was like, shut the fuck up.
No, it would. He's right. It would have been better if it would have been one of those like news behind the scenes. They still had the mic on, didn't know it was turned on.
I like it being in the background because it was just like you could hear them getting genuinely like shut up.
Hey, people got the fire over that stuff too.
That's true.
hilarious.
Like the guy is his first ever broadcast and he goes online and just before the show started that's fucking bullshit or something like that. And then he's like, and then
He
like,
said faggot. I think he said.
no, he said a curse word.
Fucking something.
But I understand. Yes, I don't understand. Like he was like, it sucks because it wasn't like he was like, "You suck, you son of," like he said it like, it wasn't like trying to be derogatory.
Stay
That's
off.
the biggest
Go
problem.
No, he was saying something that's bullshit or something. I think you're thinking of something else.
The guy was standing at the studio and he was like looking at something and he's like, he just said something and he's like, the lady's next to him, he's like, well, yeah, oh, hi. It's,
Can you explain yourself? He's so flustered. He's like, I went to school for meteorology,
Yeah.
and
it's so,
I look forward to being on the team.
as a country, we are so far.
I remember saying I've seen that one. That was crazy.
So far behind. Like, we treat sex as like as a what do you call it? As a.
Do you remember?
We're supposed to go shun it.
Do you remember seeing the one with the chick? It's like they're in the studio and they go to the blonde-haired chick and she's about to do a broadcast and it's all jumbled and she's and she just fucks like she gets nervous. Come to find out, it was a fucking real bad migraine headache that she had that just fucked her up.
Nice.
Because they thought she maybe had like some kind of aneurysm or a stroke or something, but what it was is she had just a really bad migraine and it just fucked her over. Let me see something.
I saw a newscast once where the camera cut away and the
1-0 in the
they
seventh.
cut back over the chicks on like this.
1-0 in the seventh. We're down.
Just a heads up, Walmart has the $3.99 Xbox One up for pre-order.
Top of the eighth, still
Just
got
got the
one.
email, that's all.
4 hits.
Let's
Alright,
see.
so-
Here it is.
Unless the price goes down to $2 I'm not buying any.
Disney Infinity software free.
Here.
Still have to go buy the hardware, but
Here you go.
This is shit about the software.
I thought Infinity was supposed to have something you just play.
does it say?
Look at that video. You'll hear what I'm talking about.
Where'd you put it? In this chat?
I didn't get it.
It's probably it's in this chat.
Everybody's worried about her. She like fucking that stroke. You never know. She was in the hospital after that too.
Wow, that was bad.
Yeah.
What?
What?
She haven't had a CAT scan though.
It wasn't a stroke.
Oh no.
It was some kind of. She had a real bad headache the whole day, and it just messed with her. It was such a bad migraine.
Oh! You never get over that one.
Tip
got me
now.
Tip got
me now.
We may need emergency surgery in the studio.
Straight from. Oh snap! Go to Phil blog. Oh shit!
We need to have the grape lady. Oh! Ow! 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 Ow!
Howard's fucked him up.
Oh! Okay, I can't. I gotta go. It's starting to come back again. Camera doll. Sleep with.
So fucked him up.
Oh dear.
Flight of the Burblebees.
Oh.
Burblebees.
What is it? You punched the fucking. What are they doing? I remember that one.
Oh, God.
You'd like this one.
Oh my god. Alright, gentlemen.
Alrighty.
Flight of the Burblebees.
Verbal. Verbal bees.
That's where your dignity leaks out.
Oh, there's two. Hold on. Hey, baby. What? Oh, oh. Easy. Easy down. Chill out.
Oh, this would be. I think if Will was a politician, this would be him. That last one, 60, 88, 45. Just watch it. That'd be Will.
I want to thank you and Ranking Member Conyers for your willingness to work to make progress on this issue. Ending the bulk collection of Americans' phone records and making sure that other supervised authorities cannot be used in a similar way are critical priorities. And I'm pleased that these have been addressed in the manager's amendment, but I'm not satisfied with the fully tackle transparency.
Oh shit! Scorpion.
What did I miss? This guy. Oh, what?
What? Eating his earwax? What'd y'all see?
Oh. I totally missed it the first way through.
What was it? What are y'all watching?
Earwax.
The earwax one.
Right? Just go to failblog.org and it'll.
So he's either making coffee or skateboarding. Oh, so much notes.
Let's find us a place and do this.
It's not the most comfortable mouse pad. GameStop now starting at $3.99. Man, I'm just gonna get an inbox flooded with these things.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
That's pretty badass.
I got an email too about the $3.99.
What's up?
I got the email too.
No. Oh.
What the fuck?
You get a rapid 7. Gaming sale at A4C up to 91% off.
How about this dumb bitch on? I put my phone in the airplane mode, but it's not flying. Am I doing it wrong or what? And somebody said, "You ever throw it off of a building after you put it in airplane mode?" Then she sends a picture back. It didn't fly and the screen's busted.
Is this going to be covered?
Oh god. Edible water bottle.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Oh, they made one for the fire as well.
Look how it happens. Corey got some stuck in his tooth. I'm guessing from the pizza.
Yeah.
I learned to start eating on the opposite side of the mouth with the cooking tooth. He's investing he's go to his doctor and ask for some 800 milligram ibuprofen. That's the only thing that ever stops a toothache for me.
I got one for you. Alright.
Yeah.
Take 2 of those, you'll be fine.
It says this, but I don't see any more.
CS4. Or Amazon Fire TV.
No.
Now I don't get why she used a mixer in one, but not the mixer in the other one. Why wouldn't you just use the mixer in both, you dumb
2 hours
cunt?
of gameplay time?
What?
I was saying only 2 hours of gameplay time?
Charge.
Charge? It'll last forever then. Chewy. No. Go sit. Get off the wires. Alright. Sit. Chewy. No. No. You do that. Chewy. And fart. You know that. Chewy.
Why they show a blue screen of death on anything?
Dog is way too hyper.
Let's see.
Wow, that looks kind of disgusting.
It's tired. I don't see why they have to have drop dead gorgeous chicks on her just to get a.
She's not gorgeous, trust me.
I'm not saying she's like the hottest thing since Mariah Carey or something. I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, she's blonde and she's great.
You gotta have boobs.
Mhm.
I'm an ass man. I don't eat boobs.
Kennedy Fried Chicken. Oh man.
That's where you can travel between like worlds and shit. Or be able to like buy your own planet for your clan or whatever. Can...
The fuck? Oh man. Oh, all right, guys, I'm off here. This headset is killing my head.
Feels like a
College
All right,
player
man.
feel-
We will see you next week. Well, we'll talk to you all day for the next week. All
Yeah, pretty much. Bye, guys.
right, see ya.
Yeah.